Admin a la carte are specialized local experts committed to helping you run your small business. From general admin and sales support to marketing, digital media and technology to real estate and compliance, Admin a la carte's only goal is to take your business to the next level. Find out how Admin a la carte can elevate your business. Visit admin-alacarte.com for more information. That's admin-alacarte.com. Admin a la carte. Your business doesn't fit into a box. Why should you have to?
Are you ready to elevate your spirits? Look no further than Black Rain Spirits, your local craft distillery nestled in Town Square Mall. Indulge in the smooth richness of our handcrafted spirits, meticulously distilled to perfection. Whether you prefer the bold kick of our bourbon or the subtle sophistication of our gin, Black Rain Spirits has something for every palate. Visit us today at Town Square Mall and experience the essence of true craftsmanship. Black Rain Spirits, where passion meets perfection, unconventionally traditional. Are you ready to elevate your spirits? Look no further than Black Rain Spirits, your local craft distillery nestled in Town Square Mall. Indulge in the smooth richness of our handcrafted spirits, meticulously distilled to perfection. Whether you prefer the bold kick of our bourbon or the subtle sophistication of our gin, Black Rain Spirits has something for every palate. Visit us today at Town Square Mall and experience the essence of true craftsmanship. Black Rain Spirits, where passion meets perfection, unconventionally traditional.
Admin a la carte are specialized local experts committed to helping you run your small business. From general admin and sales support to marketing, digital media and technology to real estate and compliance, Admin a la carte's only goal is to take your business to the next level. Find out how Admin a la carte can elevate your business. Visit admin-alacarte.com for more information. That's admin-alacarte.com. Admin a la carte. Your business doesn't fit into a box. Why should you have to?
On a recent episode of the Outlaw Radio Network,
some of our listeners even appreciated you dumbing it down for them. So, on behalf
sometimes
of
I have to mansplain for people like. By the way, mansplaining is when men explain things to a woman in a condescending tone. I just mansplaining.
That's the Outlaw Radio Network, Sunday nights at their new time from 6 to 10.
Get your popcorn ready. It's the Outlaw Radio Network. 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 Get your popcorn ready. It's the Outlaw Radio Network. It's the Outlaw Radio Network. It's the Outlaw Radio Network. It's the Outlaw Radio Network.
Never give in. Never give in. Never, never, never. In nothing, great or small, large or petty, never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy.
You're listening to the Outlaw Radio Network. OutlawRadioNetwork.com.
This country can't be knocked out with one punch. We get right back up again, and when we do, the world's going to hear the roar of our engines.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
You do your work, and we will do our bit.
Republic. I like the sentiment of it. It means people can live free, talk free, go or come, buy or sell, be drunk or sober, however they choose.
Are you ready to be who you are?
No poetry, just a straight answer.
The government has deliberately sought to deceive the United States by false statements and expressions of hope for continued peace.
We are men of the hood, Mary, now good experience.
But there's no both sides anymore. They're just trying to wreck our goddamn country. It's time for you younger guys to take over.
You meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. Screw them. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
If you guys don't start thinking as men, we're gonna have a lousy country.
For the crimes of incitement to cause unrest, I declare to be an outlaw.
All right, everybody, it is the Outlaw Radio Network for the 9th of November, 2025. Thanks for checking out the show. Welcome to a glorious Seahawk win day, a weekend where the Huskies will not be talked about at all. And yeah, good day. Good day. We'll bring Paul. He's on his casting couch over there. Hello, buddy.
I am. Hi.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Good to see you guys.
Beeler here as well.
That's funny. He said, I am high.
Hello.
Way to admit.
Beeler's here. Tom is here too, but he's mixing beverages. In just a moment, we'll get to Frank Aquila, our conservative insider. He was not feeling great last week, so we moved him back a week, which is very fortuitous because there's big breaking news coming out of D.C. tonight involving the government shutdown. We'll talk with Frank about.
It's kind of messed up, He's stealing my thunder. I was sick last week.
I know.
I need to be that attention.
You were out. Hold on. You were out and Frank was out. Is that coincidence you guys were out together? That's a good question.
Oh, that's so strange.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Next hour, we're going to talk about the results of the election from Tuesday. One of us is going to gloat. And I'm sure you can guess
Nobody beats it. Oh, sorry.
Nobody beats the Browns.
One of us gloats all the time.
Because one of us is right
Kevin
all the
never
time.
What?
That's my position. Thank you.
One of us is right all the time.
That would be me.
No, you're libertarian all the time, which means you're
right all the time.
Inherently incorrect. All right, let's go to the Cam. Joining us live from his palatial estate somewhere. Is it Tennessee or is it Kentucky? I always get confused. Frank, where are you?
Tennessee.
I'm in Middle Tennessee.
Hold on, we can't hear him.
You'll get it. It's a button. I'm sure that it's just a button.
Sorry, Frank.
Frank, try that again.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey!
Oh, okay.
It helps if I unmute you on the computer. That's a great idea.
You know what? Hey, I'm actually trying to get my computer all loaded up. So I'm using my cell phone to do this, and so I was like, Wasn't sure if I had everything all put together, so I'm glad you guys could hear me.
Are you in Kentucky or Tennessee?
Tennessee,
Okay.
Middle Tennessee.
Let me ask you this question. Did you put the suit on for us, or did you wear the suit to church and we just get the after effect?
I just got back from church. We had a late church meeting, and I was talking to people. So I walked in the door, tried to throw the computer on, and just kind of been trying to put everything together. So I hadn't changed, but yeah, I'm
Well, you
all
look very
dressed up for
dapper.
you guys.
You look very
Yes.
dapper, man. You look very dapper. Hey, listen, let's leave with the big stuff. And I know that news is trickling out, so I don't know how much you know, especially because you just got back from church, but we'll get your kind of at least your thoughts on it. Word coming out of DC tonight is that it looks like they have come up with a plan to end the government shutdown. The Senate has proposed some plans that is basically going to allow the reopening of the government, assuming it passes through the House, which will be the next step. There is no guarantee of like an extension for the ACA benefits. The only thing that they've committed in there is that they will have a vote on it in the future. One of the other contingencies in this is that any federal employees that were fired or terminated during the shutdown by the Trump administration will be rehired, so that'll stop. And otherwise, it funds the government through the end of January, ideally giving these knuckleheads the opportunity to knock this thing down the road a little bit more before the risk of another government shutdown.
So you mean they're going to kick the can down the road
again,
and we're not going to solve any problems?
Well, hold on, Frank. So that's the bait. We'll get to that question, Tom, but hold on. That's the baseline of what we're looking at tonight. Again, it still has to go to the House. I don't think that'll happen tonight, so probably tomorrow. So theoretically, you could see Trump sign a bill tomorrow night and the federal government reopen on Tuesday. What do you think?
Well, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. As a matter of fact, it should happen a long time ago. I think the government shutdown was done for political reasons. I think it's crazy. The Democrats want to state how the Republicans are in charge of the House, they're in charge of the Senate, they're in charge of the presidency. And the low information voter out there believes that they're the ones that was preventing the government from actually being reopened. When you need 60 votes, where you have the filibuster involved, from the Senate. Now you have of all people, John Fetterman surprisingly has become the reason of voice for the Democrat Party. He is somebody that is actually stating, hey, you put country over party, and we need to open the government up. We need to make sure it's running. We need to make sure we're taking care of our men and women that are in the government and taking care of people. But it was a party ploy, and with these elections that have just passed by, I have no surprise that now that the Democrats have gotten the results they wanted from the election on some of these close races, that they can go ahead and say, well, we got what we wanted. Let's go ahead and reopen the government. It's very unfortunate, though, that there's too many people that don't understand the rules, or that they believe the Democrat lies. I mean, you can't, want to pass blame from one party to the other, but when you're literally trying to tell people how the Republicans are the reason why it's not open. Hey, it took Democrat votes, and John Fetterman was the only one that was Democrat that was being honest about it.
Didn't the Democrats lose in this process? Because when the government shut down, the main thing they were asking for was an extension of the affordable tax care credits. They waited until we're at day 40 right now, and they have now agreed to reopen the government, but they never got the extension on the ACA tax credits. So if this is what they were going to sign, if this is what they're going to settle for, why did they drag it out to 40 days? Is there any other way to spin this besides the Democrats just finally caved?
I don't think they caved because of that. I think it was what was beneficial to them in the long run. And like I said, they were looking at some of these races, especially Virginia, for example. Virginia and New Jersey, I mean, they're close enough to DC. And you have a lot of people that are pissed off. As you just mentioned, Kevin, you talked about people that lost their jobs, people that were scared, and you know what? And if you're able to bamboozle even 2 or 3% of the people, to believe that the Republicans, they are in control of the Senate, they're in control of the House, they're in control of the presidency, and they want to blame Trump. Well, then you know what? That's their strategy, and maybe it worked. I mean, you're able to bamboozle a few people. I don't think you can look at that as a referendum on Trump. If you want to kind of go back to even talk about last week with the whole so-called blue wave. I call it more of a blue tear. There's a lot of Democrats are crying because of the government shutdown, but yet it wasn't like there was any flipping of Republican seats. It wasn't like, hey, Tennessee just went blue, for example. I mean, you have Virginia has been voting Democrat. New Jersey has been voting Democrat, and they continue to vote Democrat. I mean,
Democratic states voting Democrat.
Exactly.
Imagine that.
Yeah, Frank, it doesn't make sense to me why this thing dragged on for 40 days. You know what I mean? Like, I hear what you're saying, but it doesn't. And I know that the Democrats wanted to kind of protect their image within their base. So they needed to play tough and they needed to play strong so that they could motivate, Dems to get out and vote in those two really big governor elections. But it just seems like we're exactly where we would have been, assuming this passes and everything reopens Tuesday. We're exactly where we would have been had the shutdown never happened. We're going to go back to a clean CR. The people that were fired during the shutdown are going to be rehired. So it'll be like they never lost their jobs. Everybody's going to get back pay because that's what they do. And in the end, we put the country through 40 days of upheaval for zero net gain, and nothing's fixed. There's no long-term spending plan in place. There's no long-term budget in place. They aren't even going to address the affordable tax care credits, and I'm going to ask you about that in a minute. But this would have been the exact same thing if they had just signed a clean CR at the end of September and avoided the shutdown in the first place.
Yeah, Kevin, you know what? There's another factor to the whole thing. And the last time that we had, when there was the threat of the government shutdown, Schumer caved, and he took a lot of heat for him caving because the Democrat Party has gone so radical left, and it's no more seen right there in New York, where you got Ramadani, the new mayor of New York, and you have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez just really sitting there in the wings of a lot of these. Well, she may there's a lot of radicals that want her to go ahead and run for president, but she could very well go for.
She can run, but she's not going to win.
No,
way.
she's really a kook. But you have Schumer right there. He's worried about her taking primarying him, and you know what? There's enough people over there who can look at Schumer as time for him to go. He's caved, so he had to show as a Senate leader that he was standing up for Trump, and really that was really what it was all about. You have too much of the radical part of the party that couldn't even denounce what's the guy named from the guy that ran for attorney general for Virginia. I think John James or something like that.
John Jay.
John Jay. So this guy here, he threatens his Republican colleague. Jay
Jones, Frank. Jay Jones.
Jay Jones. Okay, Jay Jones. So that was probably the biggest shocker to me. That the party that the Democrat Party has gone so radical, and I didn't realize it had gone this radical, that I thought this guy was done. As soon as he's running for the attorney general to prosecute people for committing crimes, and yet he is calling for the death of another individual's children. I mean, to me, that should be something that really disqualifies somebody for running for any political office. You shot yourself in the foot. And I remember seeing a poll just recently about after the whole thing with Charlie Kirk, and asking if political violence is necessary and acceptable. And there was a large percentage of Democrats that actually supported having political violence against those people that you disagree with. And I'm thinking, wow, where have we've gotten? That's where the violent, extreme, radical part of the Democrat Party has become. It's okay to go ahead and threaten your opponents. It's okay to go ahead and say that you want their children to be assassinated. And I have to say, I'm really shocked by that.
That's actually kind of old news. I have archived somewhere in my mess of, archives of this kind of stuff. There was an article that came out in, I want to say it was like 2021. We were all still kind of in the grip of COVID nonsense. And someone had gone and done like a poll of people that are registered Democrats, but it polled like the highest education of that particular population, and the polling with those people was really interesting. It was very, very high level of education, Democrat influencers, voters, political personalities, whatever you want to call them. But they were talking about how, because these people were considered to be so intelligent, the end, it was very Machiavellian. There was the ends justify the means to get to the place that they thought we should be. It included political violence, it included dishonesty, it justified corruption, etc. It's an interesting article. I'll have to see if I can find it again.
It was really a key word you just said. The ends justify the means, and I think that, if I remember correctly, that was Karl Marx that actually said that. It
was Machiavelli.
Machiavelli. Oh, okay, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Machiavelli. Yeah,
I know Karl Marx was the founder of socialism, communism. So I mean,
right. Yeah, Machiavelli was kind of before that. He wrote The Prince, which is kind of a brutal.
I think Saul Alinsky used that line as well. So it's really become the phrase of these radicals in the Socialist Democrat Party. And unfortunately, like I said, the reason of common sense of somebody like John Fetterman, I would never suspected John Fetterman would be somebody that would be like, hey, a country over party, and that's really how our political system used to be. Hey, we put the country, we come together, but there is so much hatred between the two sides. You have Jack Smith over there; he's spying on phone records of 12 or 14 United States senators. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be prosecuted, because a lot of things are coming out now. Because it's not a gentleman's party, gentlemen people that are just there in Washington D.C. They're trying to work together for the good of the people. They're working for themselves. They're themselves is basically, let's see who we could take out as our political opponents, and let's gain power. And that's why I've always stated before. I really believe once the Democrats take over, our country's done. I think they realize, you know what, we try to be sneaky through the back door. We try to go take out our political opponents. They're not, once they get in there and they get power, hey, it's all done. I think they will eliminate that filibuster. They will make sure they have complete power. They will stack the Supreme Court. There's not going to be a gentlemanness about them at all. They will make sure they eliminate any threat of any power ever again.
One of the sticking points out of this whole negotiation process was those ACA tax credits. Democrats were screaming essentially to leave those tax credits in place, at least for the next year, to give the federal government time to kind of negotiate and figure out what they're going to do and how to handle the tax credits. The decision to reopen the government without addressing those is challenging for me. Not in the sense that I'm a huge supporter of the ACA, but we're in the middle of open season for benefits. And the government has placed a mandate on people to have health insurance. So if you don't have health insurance, you face consequences on your taxes when you file, right?
Not anymore.
No, the ACA is still part and parcel to the IRS and the requirement to have.
No,
it's
no.
not.
Nope.
Did it get pulled back? Hold on.
Yeah.
Trump
Hold
did
on.
that in his first term.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, never mind then. Forget that I asked the question.
Kevin,
Fine,
you're
hold-
just a federal employee. Nobody holds you to a high standard.
You know what?
It's all
Shut
good.
up, Paul.
Oh,
I hope you die.
What? I don't. Does anybody hold federal employees to a high standard?
Shut up.
No,
You be nice. But hold on. The base question, Frank, is still the same. People are making decisions right now in open season, which they only have until the middle of December to do. And we haven't nailed down for them what their premiums are going to be because Congress can't make a decision without kicking the can down the road. And by the time they figure this out one way or the other, it's going to be January where open season is not there anymore. And people that want to have insurance, that were relying on the ACA, good or bad, right or wrong, whether you support it or not, there's a huge percentage of the population that relies on the ACA because that's what the government trotted out to them. We can't even tell them what their premiums are going to be now because no one knows if the credits are going to expire. Like this to me is some of the most blatant examples of government mismanagement and federal just douchebaggery.
The government will always mismanagement.
Well, I know, libertarian. We'll come back
the
to you.
government will always mismanage it. I mean, it shouldn't be in government control at all.
So true.
Frank, don't they have to extend the ACA tax credits at least one more year to get them through this window? I know Republicans hate the ACA and the tax credits, but don't they have to give another year of those tax credits to make it fair for the people that are relying on them to know what they're signing up for when they sign up?
You know, Kevin, I believe what you're saying is actually makes common sense. I do believe that there has to be a smoother transition, and you have to make sure that people are covered before you have whatever transition you go into. And you know, there's got to be a change in the way the health coverages are put together, because really I feel like it's really a total disaster the way things are. I think there needs to be less government involved. It needs to be more for the people that want to go to their doctor. I think President Trump was actually talking about trying to actually go away from the insurances getting the money, and actually the people getting the money, so that they could actually go out and purchase their own medical insurance.
It's their money. Why shouldn't they have it?
Exactly. And you know, when one solution I've really preached a lot of is I really believe a person's insurance should be set up like car insurance. And what I mean by that is you could go ahead and you buy a car and you have to get insurance. You can get just liability insurance. You get the cheapest plan there is, just protecting the other driver. And so you know what? You really don't have to pay a whole lot. You just have liability. Or you could get the Cadillac plan. You know what? You know, hey, you want all the bells and whistles. You want everything. So you should be able to kind of just pick and choose what type of insurance. And if you could become insurance rich, you could become insurance poor. But you know what? You have the flexibility to go and choose a plan that that fits your need, fits your family. Hey, and fits your affordability. And quite honestly, I think that's
family. Yeah, a young family doesn't need as much insurance as an older family. Older people have more health issues.
So you're able to pick your doctor. If you want to pick the government plan, and you're, let's say you're a young guy and you don't have very many health, you don't have any health problems because you just started work and you want to pick the government plan and the liability plan. Hey, you should be able to do that. You shouldn't have to go ahead and put out a whole lot of money for insurance. But you know what? It should be that simple, in my opinion. There shouldn't be all this complications. I mean, quite honestly, I mean, me leaving California and coming to Tennessee, if I were to go, and I had a great retirement with my medical plan, but my medical plan does not come out here to Tennessee. So now I have to go ahead and remove my medical plan, because if I was to keep the same medical plan in Tennessee, my rates would be $6,000 a month. Now, I can't pay $6,000 a month. They said, well, you know what? You can get this other plan. It's $1,500 a month. But if you want to see your doctor, you're going to apply back to California to see your doctor. I'm not going to fly to California to see my doctor. So I've already been in touch with a gal that she can piece together various medical issues, medical plans, things I have, and it's going to be kind of like a Frankenstein, because you know what? Hey, if I'm going to have a colonoscopy next year, for example, I could get medical coverage for this. And she goes, listen, she goes, when you get your medical plan, she goes, yeah, she goes, I could save you some money, but you're still going to pay. You're going to pay more than what you're paying right now. But you know what? We could set up a plan. It's just going to be a little bit more harder, difficult to monitor, because you're going to have like 4 or 5 different entities on there that you'll have to get insurance for.
Yeah.
So, you know, it should be done simpler. Kevin, you're going back to your point. You know what? People that are relying on the ACA right now, let them go ahead and be able to have that transition. But you know what? I really feel like the government needs to step away. They need to give it more individual plans and let people. Why can't they pick it up like car insurance? I mean, that seems to be the easiest solution for me. And I'll be honest with you, I've been telling people that for the last 10, 15 years. And everybody I talk to says, shoot, that makes sense. Republicans or Democrats alike.
As long as it's not mandated, because mandated car insurance drives up rates, because the companies know they can get away with it. If you take the government out of it completely and just let the free market compete, then people get the best deals.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
this libertarian moment brought to you by Black Ring Spirits, the official distiller of the Outlaw Radio Network.
Absolutely.
Frank, listen, I got a buddy, a really, 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 really good friend of mine, a great dude. It's just him and his wife, right? They pay $1,740.
He still has a wife?
He does, yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, most of my friends, their wives are dropping. Their wives are dropping like flies, man. The marriages are splitting up like Congress. He pays $1,741 a month.
That is too
for
much.
their insurance for the two of them.
That is too much.
That's insane. That's $20,000+ a year for insurance.
No,
right.
Like
it's a
the
direct
entire
result, Kevin. You got to acknowledge it's a direct result of an attempt to drive us into a single payer healthcare system by Obama.
Yes,
we talked about this 10 years ago.
Yep.
We read that first, whatever it was, 50 or 60 pages, and we're like, this is going to absolutely destroy our healthcare system.
Yeah. And my argument the whole time, I know that a lot of Republicans don't agree with me, but if you're going to put in a system like this, then you just should have made it a state system.
No.
But this middle ground that they tried to do.
No government involvement.
Hold on. Tom, I'm not suggesting, I'm saying if you're going to have government involvement, it should have been all on. This middle ground that they did nothing but ratchet prices up.
The government will do nothing but fuck up whatever it is they get involved in.
I think you and Frank agree. Frank, one other quick question about all this shutdown stuff before we get to some other topics. Margie Taylor Greene has been an interesting voice in this whole process. She sided with Democrats on some of the issues, especially with the Affordable Care Act stuff. She came out and said that she was speaking for the people in her district and that those premiums needed to be protected. Do you think is this like a short-term blip in the road, and then the Republicans come back and coalesce back together, or is there starting to be some cracks between somebody who's vocal like Marjorie Taylor Greene and the Trump administration?
That's very interesting. I don't know. I think there's always going to be people that are going to have their bullhorn and they want to make it about themselves. And I don't know if there's an agenda behind it. It might be, you know, when you get into election period times, you get people that are they may pull back because they want to become maybe look more centrist. She's expressed interest in running for United States Senate. So there's always going to be various factors that cause people to maybe speak out or align with the president based on or the party based on what state they're in. I think you know, for example, this break right here for the shutdown. I think that was led by Susan Collins. I mean, so that was actually good for her because she's in a state that's you know, slightly more Democrats, and so she's going to be running for re-election. So you know, there's always politics involved of who's doing what for what reason, and Marjorie Taylor Greene, you know, she's in a state that's purple. You know, that but I think she's better off standing firm with President Trump rather than thinking that she's going to be swinging off some Democrats in Georgia. I don't think she's very well liked by the Democrats in Georgia, and coming across that she's going against President Trump actually might sour some Republicans against her. I think might turn out the other direction.
Are you ready to move back to California now that your least favorite elected representative Nancy Pelosi has announced that she's not going to run for re-election? Are you ready to go back home now?
Yeah, that would be something, but no. California. If California had been like Florida, I would still be there. You know, Florida has really gotten their act together. California has gone so crazy, so they're talking about now doing the mileage tax. They're talking about doing a wealth tax on your bank accounts. Everything's just going nuts in California, and I think more and more people are going to have the exodus, just like New York's going to have an exodus. There's people that want to get out. Illinois has an exodus. There's people that are leaving these liberal states. If you have any kind of financial funding, and I'll tell you what, one of the best moves I ever made was coming here to Tennessee. We love it here. You know, able to invest and you know, our dollar goes longer. The grocery bill's a lot cheaper. I mean, my wife and I told her just the other day, I said, you know, we're going out to eat dinner quite often more than we did. Electric bill in California, my electric bill for my house in California was an average of $700 a month.
Wow. I've been to that house, Frank. Your house isn't that huge.
Oh no, but I had in the summertime. It topped nearly $1,000. Now my electric bill here in Tennessee, combined with my water, is $200.
Wow.
So you know, if I'm saving $500 to $700 a month just on the fact of that I don't have to pay that, you know. Of course, I'm gonna have to pay more now for health care, you know, because I'm gonna have to. I lost my health care from California, so I have to get new health care. So that means there's going to be a give and take and everything like that. But going back to my point, I was telling my wife, hey, we're going out to dinner more, and it kind of just enjoying. We've gone to all the different restaurants around here, really loving it, enjoying the atmosphere. Hey, and we've gone to all the different Mexican restaurants. I mean, we love Mexican food.
Careful,
and
you're getting Peeler's hopes up now. Peeler heard Mexican food.
Oh, having a glass of wine, having a nice meal, and the total price is like always right, almost the same every single time. $36.
What?
And I'm like, oh yeah,
you have
for
date
a nice
night with
meal.
your wife for $40.
Your wife would do it with you if you
Yeah.
finish the chicken coop, Tom.
Hey, and then hey, I always give a nice tip to the waitress, but No,
What is
everything's so much
happening right
so
now?
much more expensive out here. It's
Mhm.
just really great, and everything's hey, the dollar goes a longer way over here.
Yeah, well, listen, is it, California politics better than I do, so I might suggest this and you'll say there's no way that's going to work for this reason or that reason. But the first thing I thought when I heard that she was retiring is that Kamala Harris is going to run for that seat. Is that an
No,
option?
Scott Wiener. No, Scott Wiener is going to be the new representative of her seat, her district.
Okay.
I
Dude's
wonder
name
if
is
he's going to be another Anthony Weiner.
You said Scott Wiener? Yeah, I just keep
Scott
picturing
Wiener.
this skinny
I know.
Jewish dude like taking half
Yeah.
naked pictures of himself at the gym. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a freaky dude.
There's a
He's
dude
really
politics doesn't mix.
Yeah.
Miss.
Yeah, he fits that district perfectly. Quite
Mhm.
honestly, I hope Nancy Pelosi enjoys her retirement in prison, and
Damn.
because she actually has. I haven't verified this, but I've seen from one source that the Sixers that they have a class action lawsuit against her, and so like I said, it's not verified, but it would be great. I think right now. Pam Bondi and Kash Patel are really zeroing in on the fact that when you have a political party using their influence to go after their political opponents, this goes all the way back to the IRS, where Lois Lerner was going after conservative groups and such, and there was a reason behind that, because you know what? Hey, if you can go ahead and stop these conservative groups from forming, if you could go ahead and target your political opponents through the IRS, well, then you know what? Hey, you're cutting off funding, you're cutting off support, you're barely going to go after them, and you know what? Every step of the way, from what my inside source has told me, that with Lois Lerner and also Jack Smith, there's an email cord between them as well. So it's going to be very interesting. I think we're going to start seeing some people going to be prosecuted very quickly. We'll be discussing those.
Good.
That'll be must-see TV, though. I mean, get your popcorn and your jujubes and your milk duds, and then just plant your ass on the couch and see how those things go through, because it's gonna be better than you can catch on primetime.
Well, one of the things that Frank brought up reminds me of an article that Lori shared in our group chat. With businesses moving and stuff, right? So as soon as what's his name from New York, new governor of New York,
Mamdani.
Yeah. As soon as
Paul voted for him, by the way.
Yeah. As soon as he became the governor, or as soon as he was up, I guess, for election with the governor. Yeah, Lori's over here raising her hand. The New York Stock Exchange is leaving New York.
Yep. They
Are they
made
really?
plans and they finalized them back in February of 2025 to move to Texas.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome. The great state
New York
of Texas.
Stock Exchange,
Wow.
Goldman Sachs. What was there were
Goldman
like
Sachs,
three.
JP Morgan, and Chase
Yeah.
are all moving to Texas.
Well, JP Morgan is Chase, but
February of 2020. No, it was because they were doing their own internal polling.
They were doing their homework.
And they said it looked like Como was such a bad deal for New York. So they figured everybody would go with Mondami. And so they did.
Yeah.
Frank,
And,
Now they're screwed.
and business left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've seen that in Washington too, right? I mean,
God
Boeing
bless them for that.
Boeing
though.
has relocated some stuff out of here. Amazon is relocating some stuff out of here.
How else do you
Microsoft
drive
has
the
moved some
point
stuff
home,
out of here.
Kevin? The voters of New York City are fucking morons.
Yeah.
Like they voted in a socialist, a nicer version of a communist, thinking everything was going to be hunky dory.
Well, hey, here in Washington State, in my industry, right, in the distilling industry, one of the oldest craft distilleries in Washington State.
Cream of some young guy.
No, Heritage.
Yeah, Heritage
Distilling.
We're going to buy you a sense of humor.
Yeah. Heritage Distilling is pulling all of their brick and mortar entities out of Washington and Oregon because we've become so
tax heavy.
restrictive.
Regressive.
Yeah, I mean, you can't make a living.
Yeah, Frank.
Amen.
Frank, somebody brought up about this idea about that $2,000 tariff check. And I want to touch on that just for a moment because I don't, and Lori, I want to give Lori credit because Lori said this as we were having kind of our pre-show meeting tonight. If the intent of the tariffs was to address the debt, then why are we getting?
Yeah, that was me.
Was that Beeler? I'm sorry, I thought that was Lori. Then why are we getting disbursement checks?
Yeah, dividend checks.
When that's supposed to go to reduce the deficit. Do you have any thoughts?
Because they're buying votes, just like Biden
I
did.
think,
Let Frank answer the question, Tom. Zip your
From what I understand, it goes back to when Elon Musk was actually finding all this fraud from USAID. There was a lot of government waste that was found, and I think that was kind of one of the things that was a tip between Elon Musk and Trump on one level is what are we going to do with all this waste that we found that we may basically save the taxpayers money on. And I think some of that money was which etched out that, hey, there's going to be we're going to give some back to the people. So I don't know. I know with the tariffs and everything like that, it's just all about politics. It's about, as you said, buying votes. Maybe just feeling like, hey, you know what, money belongs back into some people's pockets. There's a lot of things going on. I mean, a lot of people are going to try to say that. Again, it's all about imaging about what's going on. For example, you have people out there on the Democrat side saying Trump has lost 1 million jobs. Well, what has happened is he's cut 1 million jobs out there. A lot of this USAID government jobs that you're talking about, or even earlier, Kevin, a lot of jobs have been cut in the government. But that doesn't mean the U.S. has lost 1 million jobs. Mm-hmm. So you have on the Democrat side, it's a way of trying to report this, is that under President Trump, 1 million jobs have been lost. Well, in actuality, from the Labor Department, 500,000 jobs have been gained since January. So it's all about imagery, how you can go ahead and make it appear to the public, to the uninformed voter, to your Democrat voter, and one message which really isn't in reality what the real message is. So when you want to say, hey, Trump just lost 1 million jobs, he didn't lose 1 million jobs. We're actually up 500,000 jobs for the year, but we need to cut jobs. We need to cut jobs in government. Who knows? It's kind of like what they were trying to figure out is who's going to even respond to an email from Elon Musk to find out if that person's even working in that job.
Oh, hey, Frank, that is a sensitive subject for Kevin. Okay.
No, it's not.
He was not happy when he got that email, and he did not feel it necessary to explain himself. But hey, Frank, did you?
Why are you putting words in my mouth? Why are you a dishonest?
Are you going to sit here and say that you didn't come on air and complain about?
No, I said the email was stupid.
Okay,
I still believe it's stupid.
Okay, so there was an interview. I believe it was on MSNBC. No, sorry, CNN. I think it was Dana Bash with
Paul's
Nancy Pelosi. Did you guys, anybody see that? Frank, did you see that interview? Okay, so Pelosi comes out and it's basically like almost like an exit interview kind of thing where she's talking to her about, politics and stuff today. And Pelosi pops off with this whole Donald Trump has the worst record on creating jobs in history. And the host, to her credit, fact-checked her and said, well, you can't really say that because of COVID. And Pelosi's eyes got as big as saucer plates, and you could just see the anger seething inside of her as the little red horns began to spring out of the top of her forehead. They went back down, though. I mean, she's got pretty good ability to control that. But she literally said to the scene, if you want to be a Trump apologist, that's fine, and that's on you. Like, it was the most massive FU deflection I have seen of a Democrat leader in a long, long time. Maybe ever.
Do you know why she had that problem?
Pelosi?
Yeah.
You tell me.
The vodka low light was flashing.
She wasn't slurring her words. Maybe it hadn't kicked in yet.
The low vodka limit dummy light on her dash.
Hey Frank, I'm curious. We've all heard the rumors about Pelosi. We've heard the rumors about Kamala Harris and others. And the words coming out of DC, at least from what I've heard the last probably 10 years, is that half the people that work in Congress have significant drinking problems. I don't know if it's true, right? It's a third rate. I'm just curious, Frank, in your opinion.
If it's true, I wish they would be Black Ring Spirits fans.
Right? Yeah.
You know what? I think it was the senator from Oklahoma. I can't remember his name, but he was actually talking, and he called out a lot of the Democrats. It was during some sort of confirmation hearing, and they were doing something, and he called them out, and he said, "I know for a fact several of his colleagues on the Senate."
That was Pete Hegseth's hearing. Yep.
Okay, yeah, it was Pete Hegseth, and who's the Mark? Who's the senators from Oklahoma? You guys have that off the top of your head?
Oklahoma. Oh, sorry, that was the song. My bad. No, I can't remember off the.
Oh, okay. Kevin's using the Google machine.
Mullen or Langford?
Oh, Langford too. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, not Langford. I'm going to say so Mullen. So he was the one. Yeah, he was the one that was calling out the Democrat colleagues. He says, "I know for a fact that you guys have been here voting while you guys are saucered up and drinking, and so you know what? A lot of these people, they don't belong in Congress. They're there for themselves. You know, you got a old folks home that people just show up and being wheeled in. It's really time to clean up the Senate and also Congress. And there was something that somebody posted something I saw just recently. And I thought this was a really great point that somebody made, that Congress, unless they were able to go ahead and keep GDP below 3%, then if they pass a law that if they didn't do their job, they failed, they can't run for re-election. And you know what it'd be great if there was actual standards that was put in a law that these people have to keep GDP at a certain level or any other type of restrictions, or they lose their chance to run for re-election. You have a whole new ball of wax coming in there. And you know what? Hey, I would love for there to be some sort of accountability to be placed on people. It's like, hey, you failed. You failed as a Congress. We're going to go to the next set of lawmakers. It's time to put some sort of restrictions on these people in Congress.
That's as good as term limits.
Yes. You know what? Hey, because you know what? Hey, I don't mind somebody staying in Congress if they're doing their job right.
No, you
but
perform,
if you're failing, you know, hey, let it be on a merit system. You do the job. You run the job, the country efficiently. Hey, then you know what? You can go ahead and stay. But if you fail, hey, your time's up. Next in line. And you know what? Again, I think there's going to be the Nancy Pelosi rule. You know what? We need to get rid of all this insider trading. I've talked about this numerous times. We need to get rid of any of the kickbacks. I hope God that during the time that President Trump is in office, that we literally start seeing a lot of people going to prison. Because you know what? There's been too much stuff that's happened. They try to put President Trump and many of his colleagues into prison. Some of them did go to prison. And you know what? We need to get to the point where if you go ahead and you attack your political opponent based on politics and dirty work, you know what? You're going to go to prison. I want to see Comey sitting rotting there. I want to see Nancy Pelosi rotting there. And also another thing is, if you are not an American citizen, you should not even be in Congress. Get Omar out of there. I think these people that they have allegiance to another country. We need people that have allegiance to America.
Frank, we love you. Let's do this again the first Sunday of December, which is going to be the 7th. Are you going to be good for that? You got any big holiday plans coming up? You're not going to go back to California to bid farewell?
No. Well, the only reason I would go back to I did find out my aunt has cancer, and she's
crap.
90 years old, and so I did get word of that in the last 10 days. And when she does pass away, she's not in all that great a shape. She has dementia, and like I said, she's going to be 90 in February, and so there's no real too much hope. But when she does pass away, I will be going back to California for that. But we do have several Christmas plans. My wife and I, we got a lot of different plays and musicals and different things that we're going to do for Christmas. And then looking forward to January, getting out of here when it's going to be cold. We're heading to Florida, going to the Florida Keys. So that's going to be fun.
Well, just know if you want to take us with you, we'll gladly do a radio show with you for the Florida Keys. Just
You guys are more than welcome to come. I mean, that's more the better. We'll hang out over there in Key Largo.
I was born in Key West.
Well, we're going to go to Key West as well, but I heard Key West is a little bit different and strange there. So I've been advised not to go spend a whole lot of time in Key West, but we'll probably do a couple of days in Key Largo and then and make our way over to Key West, at least to say we've seen it.
Yeah, Frank, Florida is strange. It's not Key West is strange. Florida is strange.
Well, I've never been down to the Keys. The Florida Keys just sounds like something fun to do. So
it's beautiful.
I'm sure if you've been there, or you're born there, you've probably been there many times yourself.
It's been a long minute since I've been back, but yeah, there's some things about Florida that don't change. And
well, Ron DeSantis got that statewide restraining order against you. So
Florida is strange.
There is. Can I ask you guys this? So, Frank, I want to know really quick if you've heard this rumor before I let you go. Sure. There is a rumor floating around by people on the left that there are immigrants that have been missing from Alligator Alcatraz. Have you guys heard this rumor?
No.
Yes.
Yes, that there are missing immigrants and that they're finding their quote bodies washing up in the Florida Everglades. You haven't heard that, Kevin?
No.
Yeah, that and I have found zero evidence to support this, but on the left, this is like taken as gospel. Have you heard this rumor, Frank?
No, but it's such a great point that you made. This kind of goes back to the whole thing about the government shutdown. The people on the left will come up with so many strange stories to basically just incite people.
Yes.
If you basically repeat a lie enough, hey, whatever lie they can make up, that was the whole Russia thing with Trump. It took everything they say, Republicans are all about conspiracies. But you know what? All the conspiracy theories that were said would actually turned out to be true. I mean, the whole thing. I've come on this show many times. I told you guys, hey, that the January 6th, Antifa was mixed in with the crowd. We're coming to find out.
It's true.
This is not verified, but I just seen something about the one of the people that planted the bombs was actually a former officer, a woman.
Yes, the Blaze is reporting that they used software to match her gait. Turns out they're 98% certain that it was they even named her. I forget her name off the top of my head, but a female officer that left shortly after the pipe bombing incident and took a job with the CIA. You can't make this up.
No, so you know what? There's got to be a lot of heads to roll. Kash Patel, he was in the office because he was part of this whole thing when Trump tried to go ahead and put the National Guard to bring him in. Kash Patel knew about it. He knew that the National Guard was denied. Here, Nancy Pelosi, the whole thing it just stinks. And this is just one example. There's so many things that are wrong, but you know what? There's so many gullible people out there that to believe the lies. They believe that Trump was some Russian agent. The other thing they're trying to push is that Trump was on with Epstein. They got stuff that's photoshopped just to make sure that they kind of showed Trump and Epstein together. Trump escorted Epstein out. He had nothing to do with Epstein once he found out who he was. Is there a photo with him? Yeah.
Yeah,
But They got Photoshop pictures of showing Epstein and Trump together with young girls.
Yeah.
That's not even real. It's they
You're
try
right,
to
Frank.
influence the uninformed voters out there.
And
And,
I'm
hey,
gonna
look,
leave you-
Alcatraz is another thing.
Yeah, and I'm going to leave you with this one last thought on that very issue, because it does become, there's conservatives on the right that keep screaming and bantering about just release the Epstein files, and they don't stop for 5 seconds, do a quick little amount of vetting and research, right? And you find out, I did this huge post about it. Listen, first of all, these files are sealed by judges to protect victims and protect people that were not accused of anything, but they were still associates of Epstein's, right? So these are people that went to the judge and said, we don't want this file out there because we don't want to be associated with the guy. We had nothing to do with his crimes, right? These are legitimate reasons for these to be filed because that can cause serious and significant damage to people. And so they've gone to the courts. They've asked the courts to seal the files. And if right, left, it doesn't matter. If you are so wrapped up in your own mind that Trump was involved with Epstein, no amount of paperwork being released is going to change your mind, because I promise, and don't take my word for it, but if anybody thinks that Donald Trump was in those Epstein files and it was able to be released, that the Democrats wouldn't have done it over the last 8 years,
No shit.
you're an idiot.
Yep.
And to me, it's that simple.
Yeah.
They would have released it just to make sure he couldn't have won the election. I
Yes.
mean, they would have outed it. Frank, listen, I hope you mentioned that there's a lot of naive and gullible people out there. I hope that you're right, because
Some of them are getting better, Kevin. Look at yourself, man.
because Paul's about to get back out on the dating market, and he's going to meet some,
Paul's
some
not
dumb,
getting back
dumb
on the
and
dating
gullible
market.
women. So
Hey, you guys, come January, let's go to Key Largo. Hey, Paul can enjoy himself out there in Key Largo right there. And
I got a
won't
good
have to
friend
go
that
in.
lives in Jacksonville too.
not
there
even
you go.
close to each other.
No, but he has a place down in the Keys and everything.
Okay. Frank, we love you.
Kevin is the master. He's the master of setting up the vacations. Let him put it all together.
I know we should. Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Kevin's
Frank, we
got a
love
new
you. We'll
nickname.
see you next month, man. Thanks for taking some time out with us. Tell your wife we said hi.
Should do that. You guys stay safe.
You too, Frank. Take
Frank
care, brother.
Aquila, conservative insider, long-term friend of the show, author of the book Sarah Palin Out of Nowhere, and most importantly, just a really good friend to us. And thanks to Frank for taking the time to be a part of the show with us tonight. We'll have him again on the show on December 7th, which is a date that will live
in infamy.
Yeah,
that's right. Can I say this? And God, I hate doing this because I know how it's going to go. I'm going to say this because I think, Kevin, something that you represent is the best within. You are a left-leaning guy.
Yeah,
you are.
I am,
Everybody knows that, right? You've been a Democrat for your entire life. You're still a Democrat. But guess what? One of your best friends in the whole world sitting across from you is a conservative.
Yeah.
The guy that you just had on the show, who you went down to California to visit, conservative, right?
Yeah.
Like, the reason I say that you represent something that's really good is because you're not you don't choose your friends based on their political leanings.
Yep.
Right. And you recognize logic and reality when it smacks you upside the head, which most frankly leftists don't. And you're not a leftist, but you see what I'm saying. And I just want to give you credit for that where credit is due. But let's leave it alone. I don't want to hear anything else about it.
I'm just going to say, I don't think you could live in an echo chamber, right? Like if you're gonna exist in this world, you can't be in an echo chamber. You need different ideas and different people speaking into you to figure out your own opinion.
You should.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Anyway, so listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're coming up on break here in a moment. Hey, Tom.
Fire!
I don't think I've ever met anyone. I mean, I hate Beavis and Butthead, but it makes her go to the bathroom.
I know. She couldn't just wait 2 minutes until break. She had to just get up and out of here.
Nobody can beat the Browns.
Their color. Okay, when we come back, we're gonna go over the election results from Tuesday, and we're gonna focus local, right? The national stuff literally had nothing to do with us. What happened in Virginia, what happened in New Jersey had nothing to do with us. So we're going to talk about what happened in the state, and there's a couple races we'll talk about. There was
like what happened here had nothing to do with there.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom.
I
love you so much.
But I won't understand why we give a flying shit about New Jersey or Virginia.
But he didn't bring up New Jersey or Virginia, Captain Obvious. He was talking about.
I was saying we were going to talk about that. Now we would care about it. if the Republicans had won in either one of those states, it would have been a big deal and it would have impacted us, if only because it would have changed the direction of the Democratic Party. It didn't happen, so we don't need to talk about it. But there were several races that came down on Tuesday that do matter to us. Mayor of Bremerton, we're going to talk about. The 26th state senator, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
The referendum that was out there, the Senate joint resolution to allow the government, state of Washington, to invest money. We're going to talk about that.
Don't let them do that.
And we'll look at some other stuff as well. There were some definite local stuff worth talking about.
Did you?
And
see
one of
Brandy's-
us.
Did you see Brandy's reporting on the issue that we talked about with that the funds that were set aside for minority first-time homebuyers? Did you see it? I posted it. You didn't get a chance to
I
see
saw it a while. Was there something new that came out?
Yeah, a whistleblower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get into that as well. Then we'll get into that also.
That's
So
a
stick
big
around.
deal.
We'll take the top of the hour break. We'll let everybody go use the restroom, and then we'll come back after this. It's the Outlaw Radio Network.
I got to take a shake a dew off a lily.
That's why Beulah went to the restroom. She's got a kidney like a 12-year-old girl.
Well, she had a
That'd
head
be a
start.
bladder, not the kidney.
Oh, she's back, dude. You can't. No.
Outlaw Radio.
It helps if people shut up because we're going to break.
Stay tuned. Back after this.
Yeah, I need teenage lady killer. Girls all lonely. Mike Jack thriller. But I never kiss and tell. We chill for a minute, then I wish her well now. Move it. Got a man squeezy. Blind eye to the rest.
Admin a la carte are specialized local experts committed to helping you run your small business. From general admin and sales support to marketing, digital media and technology to real estate and compliance, Admin a la carte's only goal is to take your business to the next level. Find out how Admin a la carte can elevate your business. Visit admin-alacarte.com for more information. That's admin-alacarte.com. Admin a la carte. Your business doesn't fit into a box. Why should you have to?
Are you ready to elevate your spirits? Look no further than Black Rain Spirits, your local craft distillery nestled in Town Square Mall. Indulge in the smooth richness of our handcrafted spirits, meticulously distilled to perfection. Whether you prefer the bold kick of our bourbon or the subtle sophistication of our gin, Black Rain Spirits has something for every palate. Visit us today at Town Square Mall and experience the essence of true craftsmanship. Black Rain Spirits, where passion meets perfection, unconventionally traditional.
Kitsap County.
This is your girl, Miss My.
Miss Mama presents a funny night out. Happening every third Thursday of the month at the Tracyton Movie House, where the laughter's big and the energy's even bigger. Doors open at 7:30 and the party starts early with the smooth sounds from DJ D getting the vibe just right. Then at 8 p.m., your host, D-Mac Uno, lights up the stage, keeping the laughs rolling all night long. Thursday, November 20th, we have twin Robert Benner and your headliner, Marcus Spriggs.
Right, this is the t-shirt torso.
Whether you're rolling solo or with your crew or out on the date night, this is the spot to be. Real laughs, real people, real good vibes. Get your tickets now for Miss My presents a funny night out at the Tracyton Movie House. Tickets available at the Tracyton Movie House webpage under the live events tab.
On a recent episode of the Outlaw Radio Network,
Some of our listeners even appreciated you dumbing it down for them. So, on behalf
Sometimes
of
I have to
thank you.
mansplain for people like. By the way, mansplaining is when men explain things to a woman in a condescending tone. I just mansplaining.
That's the Outlaw Radio Network Sunday nights at their new time from 6 to 10.
You older people, I know you're getting a little edgy right now, but you better get into me because I don't want to bum you out, but I'm the future of America.
This is the Outlaw Radio Network.
Good evening, my fellow citizens. It's kind of stony, huh?
It's a real thing. A radio signal from another world.
The United States government presents
The Outlaw Radio Network.
To provide guidance to mankind.
All right, Outlaw Radio.
Definite seizure going on over here.
What's going on, Beals?
I'm having a seizure.
Are you?
Yeah.
She was twitching a little bit.
Do you have epilepsy?
No, God.
If you're having a seizure, let me grab some milk. I need a milkshake. Thanks for checking out the show,
You're
everybody. We
such
appreciate
a
it.
dick.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of the show. K-Dog, Beals, Black Tom, St. Paul. Lori, the CEO, is here off camera. DJ D running the boards, doing what he does as normal.
Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
What do you call a cow having a seizure?
What's that?
Beef jerky.
What do you call a cow masturbating, Tom?
I don't.
Oh my god.
Beef stroking off. All right. Thanks for checking out the show. We appreciate you.
What do you call an anorexic blonde with a yeast infection?
Oh my god.
I know the answer to that, but go ahead, Dennis. I'll eat it.
A quarter pounder with cheese.
Disgusting. You nasty.
Damn.
And
Dennis.
just
You
like that,
nasty.
down the rails we go. All right.
Damn, I was going to go with something innocent, like what do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef.
Oh my gosh.
Do we call a cow with no legs?
Ground
beef, yeah.
What do you call a gay person in a wheelchair?
Oh my god.
What's that?
Fruit roll up.
Wow. Anyway.
I know I'll have company in hell.
All right, so let's get to our let's get to the topic. This whole thing will get out of hand third hour, I'm sure. But so we had the election on Tuesday, and
Well, some of us did.
Well, there was election for everybody on Tuesday because you still had the state referendum, the state joint resolution about the investment.
It was a
funds.
joke because like so many votes were like I mean, if you're a conservative in Washington State, you don't really feel like the elections include you. I'm just saying.
That's because the turnout was shit.
Of course. Yeah.
Did you see that the counties with the lowest voter turnout were all in Eastern Washington?
But we've talked about that for years. We understand why, because people that live on that side of the mountains, they don't believe that their votes matter because King, Pierce, and Snohomish County control everything.
No, I hear you. You're right. But if they had all gotten
I do
out-
agree with you. Yes, it's not true. But how do you convince 2 million people that what they've believed to be true for 25 years suddenly isn't? Like
Just try.
No, but it's we don't live in that kind of a world, right? We live in instant gratification in Facebook, right? You read something, therefore it must be true. That's why we talk about the 5-minute soundbite.
And as an elections director, I will tell you that 3 elections in a row, I had a recount and it was like between 1 and 5 votes. So yes,
Wow,
your
that's
vote
crazy.
does fucking matter. Get out there and vote.
But that's because you lived in the middle of nowhere, right? Where there are more sheep than people.
No,
Okay,
she was in one of the most populous states in the
I was in a large county. Yes.
Okay. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Ohio.
All right. Well,
I know the Toledo Mud Hens are from Ohio. That's what I know.
I don't know that. So
Can you
Good
imagine how somebody felt? We're gonna go with the Mud Hens as the name of the college. You never think, yay!
You've never heard of the Toledo Mud Hens?
no, I haven't.
Oh my God.
You never watched
Oh.
MASH then, did you?
I sure did, but I don't remember that.
So Klinger's favorite baseball team was the Toledo Mud Hens.
Yeah.
I
Remember
must have, I
Klinger,
must
the
have
dude
missed
that wore
those
a dress?
episodes.
Yeah.
Klinger was
Yeah.
the dude that dressed like a gal so he could get out
He's
of the
trying to
army.
get Section 8. Yeah.
Yeah. That was such a great show. They could never make MASH today.
No.
Ra-
It's like making Archie Bunker today.
All picked off, boy. Boy, the Steelers look really bad. I couldn't see DK Metcalf losing like this any better. This is great.
I will tell you this though every time I see the look on Aaron Rodgers' face, I just
Right?
keep thinking, couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
No doubt.
He's
I
just such an
loved it
arrogant
because
prick.
I have a bet going with the co-announcer and former Derby driver, Mr. Pinky Nordstrom.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah.
Steelers fan.
Is he?
And
Poor guy.
Dennis is feeling good right now.
Mm-hmm.
What was having a bad night.
What do you win?
and also $20. But also, I get to give trash to one Miss Lady Dice, who's also a Steelers
Oh,
fan.
yeah.
Oh, you're saying I have a chance with her then because clearly she makes bad decisions.
Well, I will tell
No,
you.
she's already got a boyfriend that's a Raider fan. So
Lady
Wow.
Dice has made it very clear that the next time she's up here in the springtime, she's coming to the paintball field because I'm working on, and she intends to fully whoop your ass, Kevin, at paintball.
whoop, whoop,
She's
whoop.
adamant.
I hear a
about it.
lot of people talking about the things they're going to do to me, and yet nobody shows up and does them. So keep talking,
well,
Dice.
I'm
Keep
just
talking,
we're
Lady
talking
Dice.
about the springtime there, Cupcake. It's so good.
All right. So here's what we've got. So I want to start off with the race for 26 state senator. with Deb Krishnadasan. Look, I learned how to pronounce her
did.
name.
Yes, sir.
She won election finally, so I had to learn how to pronounce.
Now
her
we
name.
should actually invite her to come on the show.
Deb Krishnadasan. She won't come on. She's a Democrat. They don't.
We've had Democrats on. It's not like she'll.
Okay, I'll let you.
We'll be
handle
like,
it then. Go ahead.
we'll be. Yeah, I'll handle that right. But
Lori, why don't you? Can you work on that, Lori? Get Deb Krishnadasan.
I'm just saying, Lori ran for the position as a Democrat.
Yeah.
Like, Lori is about as intimidating. She's just not. Like, I'm just saying, she's pleasant. She's nice. She's not gonna like drive Krishna Dadson away based on who she is.
I mean, I might. So.
Right.
So here's the deal.
Yeah, but you can control yourself.
When we
It's
had
all
the show,
good.
Can I though? Can
No.
I really, Paul?
No, I wanted you to feel good about
Yeah,
yourself. That's
no,
why
I
said
really
that.
can't.
Yeah.
Yes.
when we had last week's show, we all made picks on who we thought was going to win that seat.
Oh Lord.
Tom, Alicia, Paul, Lori.
Gentlemen, welcome to the
everybody.
Dog
Here comes the yell, y'all.
Everybody picked
I
Caldier.
was right.
And I said
she won't win.
Chris is going to win, is what I said.
That was a you really went on a limb there, Kevin.
And then I predicted
Picking the
on my
incumbent.
Facebook page.
Yeah.
52-48. It was 52.7 to 47.2. That's pretty damn correct.
Huh? It's either correct or it's not. It's
That's
not pretty damn
damn
No,
correct.
it was wrong, but it was
not
close.
wrong.
It was close, which counts with horseshoes and hand
grenades.
Nuclear war.
It definitely counts with nuclear war.
And
Yeah,
sex.
that's
Okay.
true.
So
wait, what?
And sex. So listen.
wait, hold on.
Almost counts
hold
in
on.
sex?
Hold on.
What?
Close.
What do you mean the wrong hole? Wait, I'm looking right at it.
Wait,
I
what
hate
the
you.
fuck?
I got
I hate you,
close.
Paul. I do.
Isn't
hate
it
you.
worth something?
So listen. Here's the question now.
Only Kevin. That needs to get marked and
So
go into
Deb-
a promo, right?
Deb Krishnadasan wins re-election or her first election, but she retains the seat that she was appointed to fill. Michelle Caldier came off in this entire campaign as unlikable. I mean, just unlikable.
Oh,
the way
I didn't see that.
The
but
way
okay.
she was portrayed by Krishnadasan, the fact that they kept rolling out her in that yellow dress with the sun hat.
I understand your perspective. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that
I
you're
just-
wrong. I didn't see it. I felt Michelle actually ran probably the most aggressive campaign I've ever seen from her.
Really?
Right?
Yeah.
She didn't just sit back and send
Right.
out mailers.
No,
That's
yeah.
right.
She had her ass
Yep.
handed to her. I mean,
Yeah.
she lost.
She didn't have her ass handed to her. She did lose, but
She had her ass handed.
It's not like she lost by a lot, dude. And
she lost by 5 percentage
and
points.
that's not a lot. Have you seen the 35th?
Hold on.
Could it be? No. You officially
here
suck.
we go.
You suck, Dennis. You suck.
we
Your
go.
team sucks. The Chargers suck.
Paul, don't mess with
No,
me.
I'm not even going to do this. All right, Dennis, you know what you just unleashed.
I give up with these guys.
It's like when your dog
Seriously.
pisses in the corner of the house and you don't punish him for it. You just let him keep pissing in the same corner.
Mhm.
That's what Dennis has done. He's now unleashed the beast.
What is he even playing right now?
Look,
What is
here's the
it?
deal. Here's the deal. Listen. Here's the deal.
What's
I
the deal,
told
Kevin?
you. What is this?
It's Kevin's sex music.
It sounds like sex music. I was just thinking that. I'm like, what are we listening to? Yeah, just like that, Paul. Get it. Get down. Come on.
You should see Kevin, man, in a bar. He goes off.
Listen to what he's playing, Paul. It's Christmas music.
Hey, Beals.
Yeah. Don't call
How's
me
your-
Bills, motherfucker.
Okay,
All right.
Beals.
Thank you.
How's your right hand? Your right hand? There you go.
Look, here's the deal.
no
I
deal.
told you all that Caldier was going to lose. Dave McMullen was in studio that night when I called in from California.
He said the Dodgers in 4 too, so we don't
Yeah,
have-
he wasn't right.
Lies.
And then he told me on the air, Kevin, you don't really understand how it works. And you need to
God.
you need to focus on,
Hey,
letting
Tom,
the
can I-
adults
if I
in the
gotta
room.
listen to this, man, I could really use another drink.
Oh my
Thanks.
goodness.
Yeah, because this
He said you need to focus on letting the adults in the room handle the discussion.
adults in the room.
And by the way, I was the adult in this room.
Oh.
I told you guys that
Okay.
Caldier's performance in the primary was lacking, and she was going to get beat in the general, and nobody believed me. The sooner you guys realize that I am always right, except for when I'm not, the better off the entire world will be. Okay? Thanks. Appreciate you. All right. Yeah.
I have to
yes.
say, I call why she lost.
Why?
Because she's doing a lot more red things nowadays than that blue leaning stuff she was doing before.
Maybe.
That's actually a very valid point, Dennis. Seriously, that's
Yes,
a
it
really
is.
valid point. That she stopped doing, because you're right. Before this election, she was really trying to appeal to people on both sides of the aisle. And in fact, for a while, Caldeir had actually stopped caucusing with the Republicans.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Dennis, excellent point, sir.
He said caucusing. It
I
is
said cock kissing.
Yeah.
Let it sink in.
Anyway. So listen, I think this is the death knell for the 26th.
No, it's not.
No, hold on. Let me explain why.
Okay.
Because what I have heard is what a lot of us have heard is that she's not going to run for re-election next year for state rep. And if she doesn't, I can't think of one Republican with name recognition in the 26th that is going to be able to win that seat.
Really?
I think
Not one?
No.
Not one. No.
Not one.
Who do you think?
Jesse Young.
Jesse Young just lost in the charter.
That was
charter thing.
that was nothing, though, dude.
You think Jesse
that
could
was
win that seat?
nothing?
Okay.
There was
I hope
there was
you're right.
There was effectively zero effort put into that. That is such an unimportant election to 98% of the people in the district. Like, people just like glossed right over it. Okay. Until Jesse showed up in here in studio, and God bless him for it, I had no idea what he was running for. And I follow this shit.
But that's
right?
Pierce County, though. It doesn't come up
yes,
over here. Yeah.
Exactly. But that's my point, right? It was such a low-key type of thing. Jesse still carries some, not a great deal, not incumbency, but he still carries some name recognition.
Yeah.
You know, to me, he is absolutely, if she decides to not running, and he is absolutely, bar none, the person that should step in, unless you know, I don't know, Beeler decides to do it.
Hell no, that is not happening. Do not ask
Just
me.
saying, I didn't ask you.
Never
Just
gonna
saying.
happen.
Just saying.
I'm saying that to everybody else out there.
Okay,
Not
fair.
happening.
I think you should run for it, Paul.
Fair.
You know who I think should run for the office? Seriously, who I think should run for it?
I don't know, but I'll kick your ass if you say that shit again, man.
I think Robert Parker should run.
No,
I'm serious. I think he should run.
I'll tell you why.
I think he should run.
Why? You know why?
He's been so active in politics for so long. He knows where all the bodies are buried. He's got all,
Yep. He
all
knows
the
where the bodies are
connections.
buried,
Yeah.
and people either love him or they hate him.
He
And I
should
think
run.
a lot more people dislike him than, and it's because of the way he conducts stuff. Right? He's that guy. Like, if you watch a mob movie, he's the guy sitting in the corner that keeps the receipts. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, everybody looks for the mob boss to look at that guy. Right? And so that's like his job, and that's what he's good at. And as much as I've disagreed with him over some things over the years, like, I'm not going to take away from what that guy is good at.
I think he should run.
And he is good at keeping receipts.
Can you imagine he shows up to the caucus? Or he shows up
I hope that his
on the House
wife
floor?
okay and accepts that, because you know, men don't normally do that. That's normally a woman's job or an elephant.
I'm just saying, can you imagine if he showed up on the House floor with his you know what I mean?
With his receipts?
He would pull out his receipts, like 10 pages of
exactly. I think he should run.
You said this 42 years ago. You said this last month.
I nominate Robert Parker for that. Now, I was really hoping Michelle Caldeir would win, because Dave McMullen said that if she won, he would get her to come down here on the show. And now I just assume that that's not going to happen.
Well, you know what? Does it hurt to reach out to Mr. McMullen?
No, we will.
And see, because I think it would be worth it. However, if we're going to make that happen, you don't get to bring up $20 bills.
I already said I wasn't going to bring it up.
No, you just don't. No.
I already said I wasn't going to bring it up.
No, you said under those conditions you would bring it up.
You bring it up way more than I do now. I don't even bring it up at all. You brought it up when Dave was here.
That's the case. I'm just saying, you would have to continue to agree to those conditions, right?
I'm totally fine with it.
Okay, there we go.
It's more important.
You've
to me
heard
to
it.
have-
Kevin doesn't care about the $20 for the show.
No, that's
Caldeir
not
owes
what
his
I
kid.
said. What I said was, it is more important to me to get an elected representative on this show that can address the voting public to help put her into office,
No,
to
I don't
discuss
disagree.
things that are important, than it is to talk about the fact that she still owes 2 of my daughters, including one that is homeless right now. Her entire worldview is smashed, probably in part because what Michelle Caldeir did to her.
Oh my
But
God, Kevin.
my point is,
That is
I will
such a
not.
stretch.
I will not
Stop
bring any
it.
of that stuff out.
You are definitely still a Democrat, right? Like,
anyway, I won't bring it up.
He's playing the victim, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know why you did. The other thing I want to talk about really quick is the city of Bremerton mayor's race.
Yes, wonderful race.
Because this race was interesting to me, right? When we had Wheeler and Coughlin both on this show, we both agreed that either one of them might have been a decent potential candidate to move on to take over the city.
Coughlin, well spoken.
Yeah.
He understood the issues. Absolutely, I agree with you.
You know what I learned about Coughlin? He
What
was
did you
well
learn?
spoken on this show.
Yeah.
But he wasn't well spoken in the council. When they had that videotape that got released of that whole discussion about withdrawing public comment, and Coughlin sat on his ass and didn't say a thing. Everybody else was giving their opinion for taking it away, not taking it away, all of it. Everybody chimed in. But miraculously, the guy that wanted to leave the city of Bremerton government couldn't be bothered to say anything. I'm not. And he continued to call Wheeler MAGA. Did you see that?
Which was just insane.
Ridiculous.
Seriously, it's Greg Wheeler. Come on.
Yeah.
Wheeler's a
Come on.
I mean, the dude's a
Wheeler's a
moderate
Dem.
Dem, but for fuck's sake, he's anything but MAGA.
Yeah, he's a moderate Democrat.
Yeah. Which is actually what I appreciate about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why you Democrats can't have nice things. You turn on each other.
When you
Did
say
you just say you
Yeah, you
Democrats?
said you Democrat. Who are you referring to?
Are you a Republican now? Go ahead and admit it. Are
I'm
you
an
going to come out of the closet?
He is. Is he not?
I'm
Yes.
independent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Independent.
He's going to come out of the
Ms.
closet.
Beeler.
Yes.
You would
so-
agree.
But so check this out. Wheeler 55%, Coughlin 45%.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's like persona non grata. That's not even close.
But let me suggest this. You can tell me if you agree or disagree.
Yeah.
One of the things that makes Mayor Wheeler good at his job is that he's not afraid to get out and work for the vote.
No, he's not at all.
Right.
That's why he beat Lent the first
Yes.
time and why he continues to
And
do it.
I absolutely appreciate that so much about that man, because you don't find a lot of politicians that are that way anymore. Like we just talked about Michelle Caldier, right?
Yeah.
We're like amazed. Hey, she actually ran a campaign this time, right?
Yeah.
Like, we shouldn't be saying that. We should be like, every time she's up for re-election, she goes out there and earns your vote, but not so much.
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I think she's in trouble. Coming back to Caldier, I think she's in trouble next year.
Not if
She's not running again.
If she runs, I
She's
think
not.
she's in trouble.
She's already said she's not.
Do you? I know she said that.
Has she
but-
officially
but-
come out and said she's not?
Yeah, she is not.
But it doesn't. Listen, she may have said that because she wanted to implore people to vote for her in this last election.
I don't think that's what it is.
You don't think so?
I've heard it on a personal level,
Yeah.
not from her, but
So
from
she's just
some
tired
people
of it,
close
or-
to her.
You think she's just tired of it?
She's getting married. She's like
Yeah.
starting her life, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
and she's been in this. It'll be 12 years before that election
That's
cycle
a
comes
good
back around.
run.
Well, I would hope then that she gives a shit enough, and I'm not saying she doesn't at all. I'm not saying that at all, but I hope that she cares enough about the district to make sure that she passes the torch to somebody that she knows can step in and do the job, and that she even makes the effort to campaign with them, because
Yes.
she understands, you would hope, what is happening in this state. Again, folks, 1988 was the last time Republicans had any control, chutzpah, balls, or a card in the game, right? In this state. We haven't in a long freaking time. And when I say we, I mean all of us, even Kevin. Kevin's a Republican now, as Ms.
I'm not.
Beeler has posted out.
Come on,
Posted out.
Beals.
Posted out.
You know better than that.
Stop calling me Bills. I'm tired of it.
You said I'm allowed to call you Beals, but nobody
You can't
else.
call me
is.
Bills anymore. I'm tired of it.
Why? You can't just
No,
change the
because you
rules
say it, then
mid-show.
Paul says it.
I
then
did it on
Lori
accident,
says
I
it, then Tom
apologized.
says
I
it,
did,
then
I
Dennis is saying it, and then people are coming up to me in the streets saying, "Hey, Bills," and I'm like having to punch people right in
Hold
their
on.
damn jaws because of you,
That
Kevin.
is a fraudulent argument. Can I tell you why?
Fraudulent? That's
Yeah,
the wrong word. I don't
fraudulent
think that
argument.
word means what you think
Let's
it means.
pretend that you and I are in a relationship.
Not, I
Hold on,
can't
know,
pretend
no,
that.
just-
That's disgusting.
Just for the sake. Damn.
Did anybody else just see her
Disgusting.
the
Just for the
paleness
sake
of her
of
face?
this example, let's pretend that you and I are in a relationship. Just because I sleep with you doesn't mean that Paul gets to, or Tom gets to, or random people on the street get to. You have to set boundaries. Okay? The boundary here is
Pretty sure
I
she
call
did.
you Beals. Nobody else gets to call you
Pretty
Beals.
sure she set that boundary, Kevin.
I did set that boundary very early on, actually.
I call you Beals and nobody else gets to call you Beals.
I think we should just call me Beeler. That's it. That is my name.
Everybody can call you Beeler. That's great.
Two syllables.
Beeler.
Beeler.
Really simple.
It's two syllables.
Beals.
No.
Versus one syllable. It's like two versus one. I don't know.
Beals. Okay. So wait. So
Here's
Caldier
here-
did
okay,
announce she's
I'm
not going to run.
Can I reset the playing field for you on that,
Yeah,
Beeler?
go ahead.
Sure, Paul.
If he brings up Beals one more time, we get to spend 15 minutes discussing all of the dirt we know in his dating life.
No,
I'm talking to Beeler.
I don't need to like break out in hives at this point. Like, I think I'm good. Like, I don't want to have to go home and scrub myself.
I'm just trying to even the playing field for you,
All right.
Ms.
well,
Beeler. That's all I'm saying.
No. You don't get to set like some like ambivalent like rule out of nowhere, like you're King Kamehameha here, and you just get to step in and make a decision like
Why are
that.
you making fun of
Kamehameha.
indigenous people?
Okay.
Of Hawaii? Why not?
Kamehameha it is. All right.
I don't
I'm just
see
saying.
anything in a search result that says that she's made it official. Maybe she has in kind of back conversations, but I don't see anything online.
She's been live and said it. Like it has come out of her mouth.
Has she?
Lots of things have
And
come out of
I-
her mouth.
Paul, come on.
Words. I'm talking about
Well, I
words.
thought you were talking about Chris Tibbs. Okay, so listen. Here's the deal. If she runs for re-election,
Dang
she's
it,
in
you
trouble.
guys.
If she runs for re-election, she's in trouble. And if she doesn't run for re-election, the district's in trouble. Because I don't know of any other Republicans that can win that. He said Jesse. I
Yeah.
understand that. And I love Jesse.
I love Jesse too.
But I don't know if he can win the race right now. Jesse is so upfront and so blunt and so direct that I think it scares some people off. Like I love Jesse. I wish he'd get elected. But as we saw the last election he was in when he went up against Randall, people voted for Randall, who's a dimwit. And by the way, you watch Patty Murray's going to step aside. in the
Yep,
next
and
couple of
she'll be
years,
running.
and it's going to be Emily
I
Randall
had
voting
that.
for herself.
I had that thought a few weeks ago.
Or it'll be Maria Cantwell. One of them is going to step down, and Emily Randall's going to be willing to step into that.
Both of those bitches need to step down at this point.
I don't know why they
Give
love
somebody
Emily
else a
Randall so
chance.
much. but-
Emily Randall
oh my
has
God.
given the people of this district so much ammunition against her in the last month and a half. It's ridiculous.
And I thought Tara Simmons would be the heir apparent to the other one, but I think Tara Simmons has buried herself.
And I'm going to tell you right now, anybody that's savvy, any Republican listening right now that is savvy enough to work on a campaign for Congress, you have all of the ammunition you need. Just go look at Twinkle Tits's social media for the last 6 weeks.
Twinkle Tits.
You know what? This is a woman who sat on air with us and suggested when we talked to her about ghost bills and Democrats presenting them,
Yeah.
who said, but Republicans started it. You're a fucking idiot. And she's like, well, Republicans did it back in the early 2000s. Republicans haven't been here since 1988.
Yeah, they haven't had the room to do that. They couldn't bring a bill to the floor without it being.
I mean, the
in
shit
because
she
Democrats
said
ran
was
it.
so easily disprovable and wrong. It was pathetic. I mean, when you see how messed up her interview with Kevin was on this show for 30 minutes, you understand why she refused to give us an hour. Like, she was so ill-informed on the issues. It was just
hold on.
sad.
I like Tara.
I wasn't talking about Tara.
Who are you talking about?
I was talking about Twinkle Tits.
Oh, I thought you called Tara that too.
No.
You just talking about Emily?
No, Tara. I call Tara.
Oh, okay.
I respect Tara. She's willing to have the hard conversations, no matter how
She was
wrong.
willing to have the hard.
No, she was, but she still hasn't earned the moniker Twinkle Tits. No,
that Emily?
That is specifically reserved for Emily.
Emily Randall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she only looks at issues through the LGBTQ colored glasses. That makes her Twinkle Titty.
Yeah.
Siri, there we go.
Everybody wants us to call Beeler Queen Beeler.
We can call her Queen Beeler, but I
Bee.
don't know if she'd accept that. Or
J. Andrew Kennedy said, "I nominate Queen Beeler for communal."
Queen Beeler.
Co-
I like it.
communal.
She's not
ass-
here. She actually ran outside for a reason. I don't know.
J. Andrew Kennedy, I nominate Queen Beeler for communal ass augering. Okay.
Oh my God. Ass augering.
Ass augering.
As somebody who uses an auger on a relatively normal basis, like that visual.
Robert says, Paul, that is
Yes.
Miss Pudgy Twinkle Tits.
Miss Pudgy Twinkle Tits. Dude, she has put on some significant
I
weight.
don't know why we want
Like-
to make fun of people because
But
they're
because
overweight, though. That's
listen. No, I'll tell you why.
I used to be overweight.
And that's why you're taking the mentality or have the mentality you do, and that's
Yeah.
fine. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But she's gotten fat since she got to Congress, man. Look at me, Kevin, right here. Tell me she hasn't gotten.
I haven't seen recent photos of her, but I'm going to Google it right now.
Google it. Okay. I'm just, and look, I don't really care. It doesn't, does her weight affect her ability to do the job of a congresswoman? No, it doesn't. We say it in fun because, again, this is somebody who out there on a regular basis basically talks about what kind of demon spawn I am or other people are for being somewhat conservative, and demonizes conservatives for the shutdown. It's just, you know what? It's a little bit of her own medicine. That's all. And doesn't make me feel good, but I do laugh about it. So there we go.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm looking for images of Emily Randall.
They're not hard to find. Go to her Facebook page.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but listen.
Say it. Finish what you were saying.
In her defense, she spends a lot of time
eating Twinkies
at a desk.
Eating Twinkies.
No. Stop. She spends a lot of time at a desk or on a plane traveling to DC. There's not a lot of time and energy for her to get actual exercise. That's all I'm saying.
Are you saying she's put on some weight?
I'm saying it would appear so, but I think that's totally okay.
You
If she's happy,
gutless, spineless.
If she's happy, more power to her. You can be fat and happy, Paul, no matter what you say.
Well, I'm sorry. I could hold on. Here you go.
She can walk the tunnel between wherever the office building is and where Congress meets.
Okay.
That could be your exercise.
I've been there.
Lots of
I've been-
people do it.
It's a good long walk too.
Oh yeah,
it's a good walk. Yeah,
but
I've been.
she's probably taking the tram. So
Maybe she is. Listen, Linda. I don't have an
trust
issue
a
with the
woman
fact
who
if she
can't
gained
manage
weight.
her own weight to manage your government?
Because there are hormonal issues that cause weight gain.
It is true. Yes,
There-
you guys are both right. I know. It's.
I mean, there are.
And I hate
things
that line, but it
there are
sounded
things
good.
that happen with women, especially as they get older and hormonal changes and whatever. There's
Did you
things
know
that
that the LGBTQ?
Why are you giving me the finger? Am I not telling the truth, Lori? Are you feeling triggered because I'm talking about older women gaining weight? Are you feeling triggered? Stop it. Anyway.
So here, let me say this.
Yes, please do.
There have been. You're welcome to come in and punch him because you have now an official radio show name given to you by the listeners in the chat room, and God bless you for it. And I'm not saying it to you.
Ass augering? Is that what you're talking about?
No, that's not that part. No.
Oh, because somebody in the chat room suggested
new
that you
name
your ass augured.
Your new name is
augured.
Your new name is Queen Beeler.
Who said that?
January
Doesn't matter. You're never going to meet him.
January Kennedy said it. He said, "I nominate Queen Beeler for communal ass auguring."
Which means, you know what an
Hey,
auger is?
J. Andrew Kennedy, that's really fucking weird, dude.
He is a Wolverines fan, so do with that what you will.
I like Queen Beeler. I think it's
you like Queen Beeler.
soothing.
So the LGBTQ movement.
Yeah.
I follow my favorite lesbian from New Jersey on TikTok and
Who's that?
wherever she's in. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. She's cool as shit though. I just dig the videos she puts out. But she made the point that the LGBTQ movement has dropped T and Q. So basically lesbians and gay men are trying to get back to this thing where it's just them, right? Gay
Yeah.
men, lesbian women, right?
How did you get that from Queen Beeler?
It wasn't. I didn't.
I thought you were expanding upon it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. My apologies. You got that impression, and
Okay.
because I'm totally afraid of what you may do to me if you thought I really did that. But
threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. Anyway, listen. I'm going to tell you straight up. Like Queen Beeler is the kind. I'm like I would be afraid to piss her off in a dark alley. I might get a hacksaw Jim Duggan 2x4 upside the back of my head. So
You might.
I sense this level of aggression within her
Yeah.
that
Oh,
easily
there's
comes out.
So much aggression in there.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batteries. Okay.
I have batteries. And I have rechargeables. Thank you.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about really quick. Let's get this show back on the road. The Senate Joint Resolution 8201, which was it basically allowed the state government to invest money. So the state constitution didn't allow the state government to invest money. And so this Senate Joint Resolution would allow that to happen if it was passed. Well, guess what? It passed and it wasn't even close. 57.2 to 42.7.
Right, because 58% of the general electorate can't read and doesn't know how to interpret the English language.
I don't know how, and I've seen Republicans come out in support of this.
Have you?
Honestly, we do not want the government to have more control of our damn money. Like it is not.
You nailed it.
Yeah, it is. I don't get it.
How many people think the government can manage your money better than you can? Like, does anybody raise their hand to that?
No.
Robert
I don't know how they
Parker
can.
nominated Beeler to be called Booty Babe. That's what Robert said in chat.
Oh my gosh, Parker. Really?
Robert, you are living every conceivable thought that people have of you by saying that.
Beals the booty babe. I like that. What up, Beals the booty babe? What's up?
No, I don't like that. Can we stop with that now?
No, we're gonna stick to Queen Beeler, okay?
Okay.
It's a
You guys can.
we're
It's
elevating
Beals to
you.
me.
Okay, we're elevating you.
Tegan said that all of her reps supported it. Those are Republican reps as well.
So
Yeah, I
Tegan is
don't
saying all of
get it.
her reps supported it over in Eastern Washington.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised. I'm legitimately
I know they did, and
surprised.
I don't understand why.
I would like to understand why they supported
Yeah,
it.
I just don't know why anybody would trust the government to do anything when they can't even budget their balance their own budget
or agree to be open. Hello.
Okay, but you guys remember a few weeks ago when everybody was
No, I
saying,
remember
"Oh, Washington's
yesterday,
the world's gonna end." We're like, we have a 900 million shortfall.
Right.
Do you know if you look at what Washington State spends per week, we're at almost $1.5 billion
A week?
a week.
Holy shit.
Yes.
You did not realize it was that much.
So they're screaming that this is the end of the world. This is like what, 3 or 4 days of a government shutdown?
Do you know
Or not having the ability to fund it? Quit fucking spending so much money.
Do you know
Yeah.
the difference between a million and a billion?
I sure do.
It's a lot.
To
Bunch
put
of
it in
zeros.
perspective, a million seconds
Yeah, I get it.
is 11 days.
Yeah.
A billion seconds is 33 and a half years.
Yeah.
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 It's a big goddamn difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we have Elon Musk, of course, who's been voted in by his people to get the biggest raise in pay in history. Dude will be the first.
Well, I mean, he has to get the company to where it needs to go before he gets
Absolutely.
that. And
Do
if
you
he
think
does do
you
that,
think he
then
deserved it?
if he can do that,
Yeah.
then yeah. I mean,
I do too. I'm there with
they
you.
voted for it. It's their money. I mean,
Yep. And I don't think there should be much argument left that this dude is a visionary. He's Howard Hughes without the mental health issues.
Yeah.
You know, that's my opinion.
Really?
okay, I just want to clarify. I don't like Queen Bee, but I do like Queen Beeler.
Yeah, Queen Beeler. That's what we say. Yeah, Queen Beeler.
It's coming up in the chat again.
Yeah, well, I like Beals, and that's what I'm going to say.
And can I make the suggestion that we because that's such a good idea, Queen Beeler, that we augment the CEOs.
How about if I'm
with-
Princess Beeler and you can be Queen?
Well, I was going to say Dame Lori.
Oh!
I was Dame. You know, it's like a sir.
No.
I'm not talking about the
Dame makes
prostitute
you
side
sound-
of things.
Dame makes her sound
Dame,
way
like
old,
Dame
dude.
Judi Dench, right?
Makes her sound way old.
Yeah, come on.
With Beeler,
Retired
I like the
people.
booty babe sort of thing because it's
Yeah.
um,
Retired actresses.
booty,
or
booty, booty,
somebody
booty,
else in
rocking
government.
everywhere. Miss New Booty.
Okay, then I
I mean,
apologize.
I do rock it everywhere because that's how I roll.
I thought
but-
Dame was just the opposite of Sir. It was the female version of Sir. Well, me running. Don't worry about me. Then I'm Polish.
Yeah, I'm glad you learned a lesson tonight, Paul.
What did I do to you?
Nothing. I'm saying for Lori.
Oh.
You learned something.
Well, yeah, I did. I'll be quiet
No, you won't.
now. No, it's not in my genetic code.
No.
No.
Did any of the results from this surprise you guys?
Nothing.
Honestly, I
No.
mean,
No.
you guys kind of felt like Colbert
I-
was in trouble, right?
I mean, I thought it was a 50-50, and it almost was 48-52. I mean, that's effectively 50. I mean, you're not talking a whole lot of votes separating her win from her loss.
Yeah.
I was truly hoping that she was win. I was pulling for her. I voted for her.
I voted
wanted
for
her
her
to
too.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had hopes we'd be a little bit less of a super majority, but
I mean, we're already there, right? It's like not like anything is going to get worse for us. It's just means they're going to continue to have the power that they've had.
Don't say that.
You're right, Tom. I'm not. You're right. That's a good point, Tom. But I don't know. I just it sucked. But it's Speaker of the House Mike Johnson said it best when he said, "There's nothing to be thought of as a surprise from the election last week, right? Blue states voted blue.
They did. Yeah.
I mean, and blue cities voted blue, and so it's just nothing went any way other than it was expected to.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is. I do think that there's a legitimate cause for concern when we look at the number of DSA members that were elected to positions of power and authority.
DSA?
Democratic Socialists of America.
Yeah.
Seattle, New York. There were a few other Chicago. You already had a DSA guy there.
Did Seattle finish going?
I think it's still being,
or is it still counting?
I think it's
'Cause
still
the last
counting,
I
but I
saw
don't.
it was like the
Yeah.
gap was closing.
It
for
may be,
Harold,
but I don't. Does anybody here not think that they will magically find a suitcase full of ballots in Seattle?
who knows?
I mean, and I mean that seriously.
They always do.
They always do.
They always do.
Right. So I just, if you're people in Seattle, you want somebody in that mayoral position that's going to give out free shit. Let's going to have free grocery stores, just like New York. I don't see anything good, but I'm going to say this at the risk of offending a bunch of people. I'm happy. I am glad that these socialists have won these positions, because there's no other way than through sheer misery that people can learn it doesn't work.
I mean, we already have socialists in government.
I agree.
Those
Yep.
thing.
We do, but not in positions of power in big cities where they're the ultimate authority, right?
What
The
about
mayor of
Savant?
New
We
York,
had
yeah.
her in Seattle.
Who, what?
Savant?
Yes.
She was
but she was on a
huge.
city council, so she had very limited authority
True.
and power,
Good
right?
point. Good point.
So I just, if you're going to put people in the mayoral position that have that socialist / communist mentality,
Yeah.
let them get in there.
Yeah.
You get what you deserve.
I
You're
don't
gonna-
know, though.
The voters of Seattle have earned that person to lead
Yeah.
Seattle, just like the people of New York have earned it.
You
Now,
get what you vote for.
you get what you vote for. And so
Who was it that said elections had consequences?
everybody. Barack Obama said it a lot.
Just checking.
Michelle Obama said it
Pepperidge
even
Farm
more.
remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
The great Barack Obama, my favorite president.
So, yep. I've had conversations with a few people, either here in.
Seriously, I knew you could.
Yeah.
Paul's on a roll right now.
Sorry.
Man.
I'm just kidding.
Smart
Poor
ass.
Tom.
Just kidding. I love you, Tom. I love you, Tom. Heather, are you listening? Heather, Tom will finish that chicken coop this week because I need to deliver chickens.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
Okay, I swear to God, Dennis, if you play that again tonight, I am gonna beat your face in until you can no longer breathe through your nose.
Hey, Dennis, Queen Beeler's got a stinger.
Come to Beavis too. Yeah, right now.
Oh, no, I'm there with you, Queen Beeler. I am there with you.
My God.
There are very few things I cannot stand.
I can't do it.
More than Beavis and Butthead.
I can't do it.
Absolutely.
Beavis and Butthead are an institution.
Yeah,
You
they are
two-
in an institution.
You two need to relax a little bit.
It just grates on the nerves, dude. It
Really?
grates on every
It's
fucking
so
genetic
annoying.
nerve. It is.
Yes.
It
Oh
is.
my God, it's so
You know
annoying.
why?
Paul, can I ask you a
I'm gonna
question?
let me say why it is. Because it decreases the intelligence level of everyone in the room. when you play
Everyone
that shoot.
and every
Can I-
listener.
Oh.
Can I ask you a question, Paul?
No, because you're gonna follow it with.
Hold it.
I'm just gonna ask you a question.
Hold it.
Are you threatening me?
Oh my God.
If I was
Yeah,
threatening you, Cupcake, you'd fucking know it.
I've always wanted to
even-
go inside a video game and eat some coins and kick Luigi in the nads.
I mean, it's
Well, it got
worse.
way closer. Didn't
It's worse than playing the Benny Hill theme song for me. Like that was funny. I appreciate it because I was a Benny Hill fan.
That was comedic genius.
Yes.
This is just dumb.
Yes, it's just dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Agreed. Yes, ma'am. Queen Beeler.
Thank
Agreed.
you.
One other thing to announce, and we looked at this on election night. By the way, I'd like to thank all of you who did not show up for the election night coverage and left me by myself for that.
Yeah,
Thank
why
you
did
so
you
much
point
for that.
out that Paul said he was going to join you? You said that at the
You
beginning.
said
I'm
you
like,
were going to.
no, I never said that.
You said you would video call in, and
I
we would
never
zoom
said
in and
that.
together.
Actually, you did. All you
Actually,
did,
you did.
except for me, because
Wait,
I was going
when
to
did
a
I say
play
that? When
in
did I say
Seattle
it? When
on
did I say
Sunday
Sunday night.
show. Sunday
On the
night you
show?
said it.
Yeah, everybody
The
was
show that I
supposed to.
wasn't here for?
You said it. Lori said it. Tom said it, and I was all by myself. Anyway,
I'm going to go back and
Um,
listen now because if I did, I'm going to feel like shit.
yeah, you
All right.
should.
You did.
So the mayor of Seattle,
Queen Beeler. Yes, go ahead, Kevin.
the mayor of Seattle race came in.
Yeah.
And we looked at the numbers on Tuesday. Harold was running away with it.
Who?
Bruce Harrell. The
Bruce
incumbent,
Harrell, yeah.
Katie Wilson narrowed the gap. It is now 50.7 to 48.8.
I was gonna say, I heard it was down to close to 2%.
Yeah, there's about
0.2%, right?
Well, there's about 4,000 votes, a little over 4,000 votes difference. So Harold's still going to win, but
No, look, don't. We all saw the magical suitcase full of votes that showed up for for Sawant during her recall election, as well as the next election for. I would. I mean, listen, dude, I love the city of Seattle, but yeah, it's. I mean, come on, man.
See, I loved the city of Seattle.
What are you trying to say, Tom?
He doesn't like it anymore.
You don't like
Seattle's
it
a dumpster.
It is a
fire,
dumpster
man.
fire. You're right.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
loved.
But
the
when you
city of
love,
Seattle.
if you're a real friend and you love your friend and you see their life going into the tank, right? You don't be like, yeah, dude, I used to love you, but now your life sucks, so piss off. Like,
no, it sometimes you have to let people be accountable for their bullshit.
Yeah.
Robert said in the chat, Beavis and Butthead matches the intelligence of the average Republican voter.
That's not what he said.
That's what he said.
He did not say Republican.
Oh, whoops, sorry. I misread that. Sorry. He just said the average voter.
I was like, holy shit, Parker said that? That does not sound like something.
So, well, actually, before we got derailed by Beavis and Butthead, I was going to say,
Oh my God.
I've been having some interesting conversations lately, and there's a couple people I've talked to that
I talk to people.
Yeah, talk to people. that I've talked to a couple of people that are devout Democrats.
Okay.
I wouldn't call them leftists, right? But they're further left than Kevin.
Okay.
Right. Kevin has some common sense to him.
He's a closet Republican.
Yeah. These folks are just a little bit outside that Venn diagram that would include common sense.
Who doesn't love a Venn diagram?
Absolutely. Right. So they're just outside that bubble.
Yeah. Okay.
And they keep voting the way they vote because, well, Democrats keep winning what they win in Seattle, right? But then when you talk to them, they complain about taxes.
Yep.
And they complain about public safety. And I mean, they complain about all the conservative talking points.
Yeah.
And so when you go into, well,
then why do you keep voting the same way?
Why? Yeah. Why? What drove you to vote this way? Oh, well, I can't vote conservative. I mean, that's Donald Trump.
Right. I can't vote orange man bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Is it out of order for me? Because Tom, you're spot on with that. But I'm curious because we've all over the years, I think, come to understand that college campuses are a bastion of like just leftist thinking. I'm not going to go far left or anything else, but I think just in general, right? A bunch of young people, but yet here we have this upcoming generation, Zennials or whatever the word is. I don't know what but this upcoming generation. So these folks that are like 16 to 23, 24 years old has the largest percentage of conservatives that have ever been seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just curious. And so if I'm overstepping and I shouldn't ask this, Queen Beeler, please tell me. But is it your perception that is the case in teaching your classes, or do you even get like, do the students frequently talk about things from a leftist perspective, or do you get a real neutral interaction?
Sometimes they do bring up stuff, but I've made it very clear to them that they will never, I mean, if they just Googled me, but I would never tell them my political beliefs.
Gotcha.
That is not my job.
Right.
They're in college. They should be learning to think for themselves. That's
Right.
what I tell them.
Right. So are you seeing that leftist bent coming from your students?
I see it from some of them, but then I also see them, a lot of kids just kind of sneak it in without actually really saying it, if that makes sense.
They sneak in their leftist ideology?
No,
or
their
they're conservative?
conservativeness.
Okay.
Yeah, when they talk about the military or they're
Okay.
they're talking about the economy or whatever.
Okay.
You
Still,
hear
that's
it.
positive.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least for people like us that are like legitimate conservatives, right?
Right.
When you just kind of like, yeah, right on. Yeah.
Cool, brother.
Yeah. Exactly. Way to go, kid. You're smart,
Like I've had like Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer come up on a slide before.
Uh-huh.
And I'll just hear like a collective groan. Like, but then I had Trump up there too, and also got a groan. I think it's probably indicative of society as a whole.
Yeah.
Rather than filtering it out by that generation.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Just
I'm
got a
glad
message.
I'm glad you were able
message.
to answer, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you could or felt
Oh no,
comfortable.
yeah, totally.
Just got a message offline from Heather saying, "You be nice to my honey."
Oh,
We're all nice to him, Heather. Make him
She was-
finish the coop. Okay. I love you, Tom.
Thanks, pal.
Listen, I say it because I'm running out of time.
I understand.
I'm trying to protect my babies. That's all.
And I was talking to F-Bomb about this. I'm in the middle of trying to finish a project up.
I know.
And I'm gonna start on the coop here
And
soon.
and if I need a little extra time, I know that I will be given that time. So
Yeah, no,
I just want to make sure that I get you the babies that I give a shit about. That's that. For those that are listening, right? Like, so I've talked about it on air. I'm
The
going through divorce.
chickens you're going to bring, Tom.
Hey, Kevin, I'm speaking here. Okay,
need to be Kentucky Fried.
I'm speaking. All right. So the chickens that I have been raising for years were almost extinct. There's less than 1,000 of them in the United States of America. They were from the Appenzeller Spitzhaben region of Switzerland. And during World War II, there was like 24 of these chickens are all that survived World War II. So I am working with people across the country and in foreign countries to bring the species back. Like, for those that know anything about animals, going to fairs and showing animals and stuff like that, there's not even a breed standard. There are so few of these chickens. And they you got it wrong. It's fuck off. So it is.
Why are you pointing at me?
It's pointing at Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Kevin.
He was the one squawking like a chicken.
Yeah, I thought it was Tom that said.
Mine sounds like this. Caw, caw.
That's a crow.
No, she just. But I mean, listen.
You know what mine sounds like?
I appreciate.
You're a dork. Oh my gosh, not the banana song. Ugh.
I all I will say is that it's one of these passion projects. I've been working on it for 2 years, and it means a lot to me to be able to give some of these guys to somebody. You know, I'm going through divorce. I've got some of them going to my mom's, and I've got some going to Tom.
That's
and
awesome.
That will be enough for me because I'm being very picky on the ones that go to Tom, the ones that go to my mom, that I know that they will be able to be bred naturally. They'll do it naturally. They'll do it on their own. You don't have to do anything.
That's so great. I love when you can breed naturally.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. You absolutely have not been shy about talking about breeding on this show.
I know.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that Tom, I appreciate it and I love you for it. Get it done. All right. I'm like really personal. I mean, I take this really personal. It's kind of crazy. I'm nuts.
Heather's your biggest cheerleader about that right now.
Yeah, she kind of.
She's definitely your biggest cheerleader.
Yeah. What, Kevin?
Nothing.
Talk.
Nothing.
Sit, Ubu.
Listen,
Sit.
here's
Good
the
dog.
deal. Hold on. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, Kevin with no working microphone. What could be worse?
Actually, that sounds pretty good.
First, you tell me to talk, and then I gotta start talking. And you say, "Oh,
it's all good, Kevin."
Let's see. John and Kevin in chat, are both talking about the fact how none of them knew that we were doing election night coverage on Tuesday. To which I say, you weren't paying attention because we all freaking talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Because I will tell you quite frankly, I got
No, not
I
all of
watched-
us did.
Well, you weren't here. You were homesick.
You were homesick, Dennis. I think you have a good reason.
Yeah.
I watched some of your show, and I was like, why is he talking about me being? He's like totally making me look like a dork.
Yeah,
but you're like, but Paul, you said so. So now I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
I think
before I say
everybody
anything
did
else.
except for me because I was going to a play in Seattle. Yeah.
My life is in absolute complete freaking turmoil.
You're going
right
to
now, so.
Is play like code for something in Beeler's neighborhood? Is that,
I do believe she means theater.
Kevin,
It was at the
Mr.
Paramount.
Yeah. How could you?
I'm just
not?
asking questions.
It was called
Don't say Hamilton. Don't say
no,
Hamilton.
fuck that.
Okay, good.
She's agreed to come watch Hamilton though.
Yeah, but he has to do a seafood boil.
Yeah, I'll make her see well to get her to come watch Hamilton.
Well,
It
you
is
just
only
got to
the
pick the right type of fish, and then
Not
and then-
fish.
well, you said a seafood boil, and if you
Yeah,
do it
but
just right with
crab
the
and
right kind of
shrimp,
stuff in it, it should
some
the
lobster.
blister should be just big enough. That
Maybe
you
some
can call it a
clams.
boil. Okay.
Tastes like chicken. Banana.
Paul, just
and
because you don't
shrimp.
like seafood, and by the way, that's one of the things I've
Oysters.
never forgiven you for.
Anyways, the play was called Shucked. I fell asleep. We left at
I've heard about
the
that.
mid
Was it not good?
point. It was not.
I'd say it was
That great.
horrible. It was shit because she fell asleep. Like that's a pretty good indication to play shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so if you're
would you have
making
had
love,
more fun on election night coverage?
Oh no, I was with my best friend. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, okay.
Except for that small period of time when I fell asleep.
there you go.
Yeah.
Kevin, if you're in the middle of having sex with a woman and it's so incredible that you fall
Really?
asleep, would you say the sex was good? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You'd be like, this sucked.
That was awful.
Kevin would be like, I know I need to test drive
First
the
of
car
all-
before I buy
Actually,
it,
I
but
think the woman would probably say that.
First of all,
now see, that's a direct attack.
first of all,
Yeah, I know.
That's
if you're having sex, it requires you to do something. If you're watching a theater, it requires you to do nothing. Like you sit there and watch. There's a difference. So
Sure, Kevin. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Why do we keep devolving? Can we stop that?
I keep trying to pull us back to political topics, and you guys keep taking us down the path of debauchery,
Least resistance.
and- yeah. Did you guys hear what they did in BC? Somebody brought this up in chat. More than 300 ostriches were shot dead by a firing squad on a Canadian farm after they were alleged to have bird flu.
Oh my gosh. Were they tested at all?
The mass killing unfolded at the Universal Ostrich Farms in Edgewood, British Columbia, hours after the Supreme Court of Canada refused to block a federal order to cull the flock following an avian flu outbreak. They killed 330 birds.
Wow. I did not see that. That's not something that pops up for me.
Some had argued that the birds were not infected and that they were healthy and did not need to be called. But nobody cared.
Why didn't someone go out there with a swab and check a couple of birds?
Seriously,
I have
right?
No idea.
I mean, we did that during COVID. You know, who did anyone in this room not get a Q-tip stuffed up your nose 6.5 inches?
No, I did.
A 72-year-old woman said she listened to the gunfire intermittently for a couple of hours before she couldn't stomach it anymore and left the scene.
That's so dramatic.
So a couple of hours was your limit. Like you were listening to birds be murdered for a few hours and then you decided you had enough. Okay.
It was not excusable. It was not. It was an overreaction by an unprepared government agency.
Was it?
Yes.
Which is usually the case.
It is. Yes. Yes. And which is why we speak to that so frequently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't trust the government to do right by you. They don't care. I mean, look at what happened years ago with the ranchers down in New Mexico, right? Who had the BLM come in and start wiping out their herd, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so thousands of American patriots responded armed and on horse, some of them even on horseback, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they pushed back and they stopped it, right? Like in this country, the government can get a bit egotistical and it can get bigger than it should be, right? And sometimes it falls to armed patriots to remind the government what its responsibilities truly are.
This libertarian moment brought to you by Paul.
Oh, fuck
Oh
you.
my
There were
God,
no
that was so
libertarians out there.
perfect.
There were no libertarians on the Mahler National Wildlife Refuge.
Oh,
okay?
I bet you there
Okay.
were.
No, there were not.
I bet you there
I love
were.
you, Tom, but there were none.
You
Okay?
can't
They
say that
took
one
over
way or
wi-
the other.
Yeah, I can because one of them was murdered by federal agents. I'm just saying.
What, a libertarian?
No.
Oh.
No. Now his name escapes me, and I apologize for
The
that.
guy in Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking about him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can picture his face.
Bundy?
I just
what
don't remember his
one
name.
Yeah,
The Bundy
Bundy.
Ranch, they were the
Yeah,
ones.
Bundy.
Bundy was there for that incident, but he was fighting what had happened on his ranch down in New Mexico with his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right. Well,
moving on.
You guys remember Matt Shea?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a part of that. He's such a good guy.
You know, and he got set up. I
He
think and
did.
that's
Big
it
time.
cost him because
Mhm.
and you know, he's a cautionary tale. I think in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah.
About how if you're in that realm, if you're in that public realm,
Yeah,
you have to be very fucking careful about who you even just talk to.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Like Kevin, don't talk to Kevin. No,
all
I'm
right.
just
We're
kidding.
going to take a break. I'm not even going to start on a new topic because we got to take a break. But I will tell you this. Of the 4 highest first half scores in the NFL this year,
Seahawks are number 1.
Seahawks have 3 of them.
Mm.
Wow.
38, 35, 31.
Okay.
The only other team in there is Minnesota, who also had 31. But the Seattle Seahawks offense has 3 of the 4 highest scoring
That's
points
amazing.
at the half.
Nice.
Oh, at the half. Okay.
At the half. Yeah, the most points scored in the first half.
Oh, they could have jacked the score up so much higher today, but they
Well,
focused.
this was just first half. so-
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They could have jacked the score up higher, because the final score was not much greater than the halftime score. But you know,
Yeah. True that. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get into some other topics, some other discussions.
and I'll be taking off, so I won't be here.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yes.
Oh, crap. I was going to answer all of your
Oh.
dating questions, but oh well.
We done?
Yeah, I think so. I was gonna see if there's any comments in chat.
That was a hell of a long pause there, brother.
I'm like, what's happening?
Rick said the government is getting ready to kill 1 million owls in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh,
who?
shit.
Who?
Yeah, that's a problem
I
too.
don't know why that's funny. I'm just kidding, Kevin. But
All right.
here, listen, I have a beautiful white owl that shows up at my house regularly, and the owl is beautiful. You know what the owl does?
Huh.
It eats mice.
That makes me sad.
Yes, I don't know why they would be trying to kill owls.
Why
Makes no
exactly?
sense.
Well, if
Dennis!
I'm not mistaken, it was just
Wait.
barred owls.
I'm not. No.
Is
Do
this
not.
rap
No.
Christmas music. I'm done.
It's fucking November, Dick.
I didn't even ask for it this time. Take a break. We'll come back. One more
Dennis
hour to
hates
go.
me. That's why he does.
It's Outlaw Radio. We're back after this.
Admin a la carte are specialized local experts committed to helping you run your small business. From general admin and sales support to marketing, digital media and technology to real estate and compliance, Admin a la carte's only goal is to take your business to the next level. Find out how Admin a la carte can elevate your business. Visit admin-alacarte.com for more information. That's admin-alacarte.com. Admin a la carte. Your business doesn't fit into a box. Why should you have to?
Are you ready to elevate your spirits? Look no further than Black Rain Spirits, your local craft distillery nestled in Town Square Mall. Indulge in the smooth richness of our handcrafted spirits, meticulously distilled to perfection. Whether you prefer the bold kick of our bourbon or the subtle sophistication of our gin, Black Rain Spirits has something for every palate. Visit us today at Town Square Mall and experience the essence of true craftsmanship. Black Rain Spirits, where passion is perfection, unconventionally traditional.
Kitsap County.
This is your girl, Miss My.
Miss Mama presents a funny night out. Happening every third Thursday of the month at the Tracyton Movie House, where the laughter's big and the energy's even bigger. Doors open at 7:30 and the party starts early with the smooth sounds from DJ D getting the vibe just right. Then at 8 p.m., your host, D Mac Uno, lights up the stage, keeping the laughs rolling all night long. Thursday, November 20th, we have twins, Robert Penner, and your headliner, Marcus Spriggs.
Tank top arms. Right, this is the t-shirt torso.
Whether you're bowling solo or with your crew or out on a date night, this is the spot to be. Real laughs, real people, real good vibes. Get your tickets now for Miss My presents a funny night out at the Tracyton Movie House. Tickets available at the Tracyton Movie House webpage under the Live Events tab.
On a recent episode of the Outlaw Radio Network,
Some of our listeners even appreciated you dumbing it down for them. So, on behalf
Sometimes
of
I
Paul,
have to
thank you.
mansplain for people like. By the way, mansplaining is when men explain things to a woman in a condescending tone. I just mansplaining.
That's the Outlaw Radio Network Sunday nights at their new time from 6 to 10.
Get your popcorn ready. It's the Outlaw Radio Network. It's the Outlaw Radio Network. It's the Outlaw Radio Network. It's the Outlaw Radio Network.
Well, folks, we're on break, and nobody came back. So we've got St. Paul, the Booty Babe, and myself. How you doing?
Is that really going on there? What?
It's on.
It's on, huh?
So, Paul, your mic is live. You can
Paul, come on.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. It's
I thought I
just
was
you and
supposed to
I.
shut the fuck up, man. All right, is it? It's just us?
Yeah, it's just you and I.
All right, let me tell you some. Let me give you some good,
All right,
juicy
let's go.
stuff on
What's
here.
up?
This guy, right?
Mhm.
Like, I give Kevin a hard time as much as I love him as my best friend.
Yeah.
But I call him a kitchen table Christian, right?
Mm.
Because He goes to church and he does his stuff, and in his he's saved, right? But no, you got to walk the walk. You can't just talk the talk. I love Kevin, and if you're a woman interested in dating him and you're listening to the show, I get so many women that reach out to me because he ghosts them.
Oh,
He does. All of them, right?
Wow.
Right. And these girls reach out, like, you're his best friend. What happened to him? Where's he at? What's going on? How come he's not reaching out to me? He's not saying nothing to me. And my first response is, did you fuck him? Every one of them. Well, what does that have to do with it? Okay, there we go. And well, because Kevin's a firm believer that he has to test drive the car before he buys it. One and done.
I need to try to make a K-Dog version of Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Ghost Riders in the Sky. Yeah. And I love him to
think
death, but I keep trying to tell him, I'm like, you can't do this. This is not a responsible way to find a good
No,
woman.
it's really not.
Yeah.
No.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
So anyway, I will never take my foot off the gas pedal when it comes to Kevin and dating until
Guys should just be clear about these things. If you like
But
someone,
women do it
tell
too.
them.
It's not a guy thing.
I
Tell
don't
me
know.
women don't do it too.
If a woman isn't saying that to you, there's a reason.
No, wait. Well, if a woman isn't, wait. Okay, I don't want to be confused here. If a woman isn't saying what?
If a woman isn't telling you how she feels,
yeah,
then she's telling you how she feels.
Okay, so are you saying that if as a man, you sleep with a woman and she doesn't tell you how she feels about you, she's telling you you're a one and done kind of piece? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty fucking much, man.
All right, well,
yeah.
you could have just fucking told me that. You didn't have to fucking say it on radio.
I mean, I didn't think. Well, you're the one that brought up all this stuff.
No,
about
I'm
Kevin.
saying the other night when I was at your house, you could have just said it. You
They
didn't
can't
have to.
even see us. It's still the Frank Aquila sign. They can just hear us talking.
Bitch better have my money.
You know how to change it back, Tom?
It's over on the
right.
So this is what happens behind the curtains.
Yeah, I don't know how to change it. Why are you on banners? That's not the right one. I don't know how to do it. Anyways,
I really need the theme from Jeopardy playing right now.
that does happen. Oh, yeah.
Or others. I'm not the only one.
I haven't had anybody contact me yet, and I would just like plead with you people, don't ever contact me about that, because I don't need that image in my head ever. Thank you. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's why is the couch empty right now and Paul's sitting there?
Because it's delayed.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I was like, wait, what is she talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're like, yeah, it's just showing an empty couch right now.
where the hell did Kevin go?
He must be dropping a deuce. I don't know. Yeah, he has to be.
Well, in that case, let's dig into some of this shit. Tom, go stand right there and just put your hand up like you're scratching on your forehead.
Oh
when
my
it comes around the corner, okay? Quick, Tom, go.
Okay, now I'm just scared.
It's all right. It's all right, brother. It's good. You're taking one for the team.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh fuck.
Too late. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
We'll
like I
have to
said,
get to this
Kevin
next
is the
time he's gone
greatest-
for an
like, I
extended
would
period
have
of time.
Kevin be like the father to my children. Like if I die in an accident, I'd be like, let Kevin fill the role for me as a dad. Greatest dad I've ever met. And I can't stress enough about how incredibly wonderful he is as an individual. Are you blowing bubbles?
Oh my God, if you get that in my water bottle again, I'm going to beat you.
Dennis. All right.
Good luck.
I'm going to beat you with that
Are
plastic
you Kevin can't say a word? Is that where we're at now? Kevin's
unmute is for people that come back for fucking break on time.
I'm sorry, I was pooping. I don't know what you want me to do.
people don't need all that data, Kevin. They just don't.
Seriously.
For sure. All right, guys. I love you all.
I had to take a queen and wipe my beeler.
Oh.
Anyway.
Damn.
Did you
wrong.
literally just spend your time on the toilet thinking of that?
No,
I think
I just
he
thought of it
did.
just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did. All right, so I love you all.
Bye,
Josie Despeda,
Paul.
Adios, muchachos. Has got to go. All right. I will talk
Goodbye,
to you all
Paul. Good to see you,
soon.
buddy.
I will be back
Paul,
on
I'll
next-
send you football picks. So you
I will
can
be
make
back
those
on
off
next
air.
Sunday.
Sure you will.
My son is at home waiting for me, so I'm heading back to him.
Which son?
Huh?
Which son?
Truan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if Hunter
Drive
was
safe,
back on
Paul.
leave or something.
I'm
I
going.
was like, yeah,
All
is
right.
Hunter in town?
Love you all.
or-
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night, Paul.
Good night, bud.
Good night, Pollywog. All right. Hello, Radio. So Paul's gone. So now it's just going to be me, Beeler, Tom, DJD, and Lori. What? You're both on your fucking phones?
Yeah, I totally was.
We're trying to do a radio show here, and I look at you guys, and you're both on your phones.
Well, we're answering
Yeah, we're-
questions, man.
You're answering questions.
Isn't that kind of a part of our job as well?
Well, you're
That and
not to really answer questions, but to have a conversation.
pulling our chats back up so we can be part of that conversation.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Seriously,
Simmer down there, Sparky.
dude.
So do you remember what else I said last Sunday on the show?
What?
That the shutdown would be wrapped up before the next show, and it looks like I was right about that too.
No, not exactly. Because I did
Congratulations,
agree with you,
Kevin.
but it's not exactly wrapped up yet. I mean,
I'm just
Both-
wondering how many more times I can be right tonight.
both parties have agreed that they need to do something, but neither party is going to do anything that's good for we the people.
Well, yeah, I'm not debating that. I didn't predict that they were going to do something correct. I just said they were going to have address the shutdown.
They're still shut down as of now.
But it looks like it's been fixed. That's all.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
Is that what we're calling it? Fixed?
Yeah.
It's fixed.
I don't
They've
think
got
it's
the
fixed.
shutdown handled.
I think this is just going to keep coming back around because they're just kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to do what we hired them to do.
I know.
So
They never do.
Do you think that they feel like they were hired to do that? Because I honestly feel like a lot of people run on making things harder, not better.
I think
Like some Democrats win not because they're supposed to fix things, but because they're supposed to oppose Trump. And some Republicans win not because they're supposed to fix things, but because they're supposed to oppose Democrat policies. Like I don't know if I agree that they were actually elected to actually do something other than just throw a monkey wrench in the works.
So I agree with that because they campaign on whatever slogan or party agenda line it is that their geography needs. And so that's what they campaign on, and that's what they get elected on. So they think that's what their job is the bullshit that they spewed on the campaign trail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a huge part of the problem right now.
Yeah, but I mean, but then that means they are doing what they were elected to do, right? I mean, that's what they
No.
campaigned on. They didn't campaign on let's fix things. They campaigned on let's completely muck up the system.
Muck it up.
Yeah, I can't argue with that logic.
I mean, you know what I mean?
because,
Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But
that's all I'm saying.
But we the people, the people that do the voting and put these idiots in office, it's not what we want at the end of the day, right? I mean, it goes back to those people I was talking about that they get behind that mantra of vote blue no matter who or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're bitching and complaining because groceries are expensive and gas is expensive and we're taxed too much. But they're not doing any independent homework, trying looking at voting records or anything else. They just listen to the mass media, legacy media.
Yeah, but do you think that's only a blue thing?
No, I think it's both parties.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
just checking. I'm just
no. That's just a dumb American lemming voter.
Because you would,
and-
if it
and-
was a libertarian candidate, you would do it, right? Like you'd vote for the libertarian candidate no matter what, and you would find your reasons to justify why that's the right vote because they represent your ideals on platform.
I would like to say I would dig a little bit deeper. The trouble with using the Libertarian Party in this context is it's such a small party and it has no influence. They haven't been jaded yet. They haven't been jaded like the Republicans. They haven't been jaded like the Democrats. They're actually they actually mean to do what they say they mean to do for the benefit of we the people,
Right.
not the Republican agenda or the Democrat agenda.
And listen, I don't disagree. All I'm suggesting to you is that the people that are elected are being elected and doing exactly what they said they were going to do when they got elected. Like Democrats have been running not on principle, not on policy, not on platform, but on opposing Trump.
Yeah.
No, I
They,
agree.
they want to serve as a speed bump to Trump and his administration.
Agreed.
And Republicans did the exact same thing during Biden and Obama, right? We're going to be the opposition to this far left administration. And they really don't bring ideas or new thoughts or creative solutions to it.
It's just allegiance to an agenda.
Yeah, they're just running on the premise that we're just going to muck up the system.
Mm-hmm.
No, that what they want to do is dominate the system. They want their agenda to be the only agenda in the system.
Correct. But when they are the minority, when they're the minority party in DC,
well, right now all they can do is whine.
All they can do is muck it up.
Yeah.
They can't really push anything through, but they're going to muck it up. Democrats right now can do nothing but muck up the system. They don't have the numbers to pass anything.
Agreed.
They can stop some things. Like they could stop the budget because the budget needed 60 votes and there was only 53 or 52 or 54 or something like that. Republicans, right? So, the 60 vote minimum, notwithstanding, anything else requires a simple majority, and the Republicans have a simple majority.
Right.
To be honest with you, I'm surprised that Republicans haven't done more. Why they haven't passed more bills and done more stuff? Because they have a majority.
I mean, we've seen this time after time. Whenever somebody has the majority, they don't really ram things through.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're not seeing that on the state level here.
No, we're definitely not seeing it in Washington. That's very true.
I mean, on the state level, the taxes and the cost of living are getting, just out of control.
Yeah.
It is out of control.
Completely out of control.
Completely.
I mean, hell, I used to be, middle class. I'm working poor now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Tom, can I ask you a off-topic question?
Sure.
Do you have any napkins or tissues?
Of course I do.
Would you grab me some?
I'd be happy to.
I have to blow my nose.
Oh, lovely.
I was going to use Beeler's shirt, but
gross.
Tom mentioned he's working poor. Beeler, is there a middle class in this country anymore?
I think the gap has just gotten further and further apart. I mean, I'm sure that there are those that fall into that income category, but for the most part, I think the poor are just getting poorer and the rich are just getting richer right now.
Tom, do you think, as you're coming back to the microphone, do you think that is there a middle class in this country anymore?
In the country or the state?
In the country.
Yeah, I mean, it's shrinking and it's definitely regional. I don't think there's much of a middle class in Washington, Oregon, or California anymore. But if you travel to the middle part of the country, I still think there's kind of that middle class working. You can make a respectable living doing whatever a trade, middle management. That
Trades make great money.
No, they don't.
Compared to they do.
No, they don't.
A lot of them do.
Not in
Maybe
Washington.
not in the Midwest.
Not in Washington.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I mean, they're at least making minimum wage, which they're doing better than half of the states across the country.
Yeah, but not really, because when you raise minimum wage,
I know
everything
everything
goes
costs
up.
more.
So
I get it.
It all you did was like cut the end of your blanket off and sew it to the other end.
Agreed.
You didn't actually gain anything.
I agree. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think the idea of a middle class is dwindling quickly, and it's, I mean, at best it's regional now.
Well, the one thing that made this country such a great country and what allowed us to grow as much as we did was the ability to have middle class.
Yeah.
The ability for people to make a livable wage and buy the things that they needed and wanted.
Right.
Contribute to the economy.
Maybe take a vacation once a year or something.
Yeah. Be able to afford a house and a car and be able to figure out ways to send junior to college or whatever and all that. None of that happened. None of this stuff can happen now.
Yeah.
No.
Like if you look at the mean average price of a home in Kitsap County, for example, where the show's based out of, I'm going to look it up right now. Hold on.
I think we're just over 400,000 right now
I know it.
for middle, for just average.
According to Google, the average home
Wow.
cost in Kitsap County is between 573 and 630,000.
Oh well,
That's
I was only
insane.
$100,000 off. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, but think about what that is, right? Think about what that means to be able to buy what is essentially close to a $750,000 home.
Mm-hmm.
How much income you have to make for that?
Yeah.
It's not. It's definitely not middle class earning anymore.
Mm-mm.
No, it's
Nope.
not. It's not attainable.
Yeah, and our kids will probably never be able to buy a home unless they inherit one from us.
Yeah, and hell, I'll probably never own one again. I mean, yeah, my divorce and such that put me in a spot that, I mean, lots of people deal with it in divorces and stuff, but yeah, I'll probably never own a home again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna live on a boat.
Oh, that would be nice.
I don't care if it runs or not.
I almost bought a boat just for that.
I'm just gonna live on it in the little slip area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's actually a affordable way to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
If you don't mind giving up a few concessions.
I mean, yeah. I'm all for it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have too much stuff. Like
Okay.
I like my stuff, and on a boat you don't have a lot of room for all your
I'm
stuff.
okay with that. I'll
So
get
I'd have
a
a-
storage unit or something.
I'd have a hard
Yeah.
time getting rid of all my Funko Pops and
It's funny. I'm actually downsizing stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff is just it's in the way. I don't need stuff. Yeah.
Well, I think my issue right now is I moved from like a 4,000 square foot place into like not even quite 1,100 square feet.
Oh.
So, and I lost my garage.
Oh,
Yeah.
The garage is a big deal.
It's been a lot.
But what's the cost
Yeah.
of living like in Ohio compared to Washington? Much cheaper?
Much cheaper.
Much cheaper?
Much cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it is Ohio.
But it is Ohio, and Ohio sucks.
Yeah.
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 I haven't been to Ohio in a long time. But the last time I was there, I don't recall any redeeming qualities.
Yeah. It was way too flat.
I don't know if any of that part of the country has any redeeming qualities. Like I lived in Indiana for a while, I lived in
Yeah, me
Illinois
too.
for a while.
Where'd you live in Indiana?
Fort Benjamin Harrison,
Oh, I lived,
Anderson.
yeah, I lived in Fort Wayne.
Okay, up north.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything redeeming about that
No, it's
part of the
flat.
country. It's
There's-
flat. It's boring.
It's flat. They grow alfalfa, wheat, and corn.
Yeah, and there's no ocean.
No,
Like
No.
I want to be close to the ocean.
Although if you go up to the Great Lakes, they are really freaking big. It's like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
But it doesn't have the same
I know
impact
it
on
doesn't.
climate
doesn't.
and
I
all of
know.
that. Like
Yes.
that's why we're so
Definitely not
moderate.
the same.
That's
But
why we're so temperate out here. is
they even
because-
have seagulls up there.
Do they really?
They really do. Yeah.
Because the lakes are so big.
Yeah.
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 Well, they're big enough you can't see the other side.
Oh, you can't.
Kentucky Fried Seagull.
That's not something I would eat.
Me neither.
Seagulls like garbage a little too much.
You guys need to get out a little bit more.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys need to get out a little bit more.
You have met me, right? I mean, you know that in my household we do this Weird Meat Wednesday thing.
You do?
Yeah.
What'd you have for meat last Wednesday?
Last Weird Meat Wednesday we did was bison. It wasn't too exciting.
Not too weird.
Yeah.
I love bison.
But we've done camel, we've done
Nice.
python, we've had kangaroo.
Nice. Have you ever had turtle?
Yes, snapping turtle was a Weird Meat
I've
Wednesday.
had it too. It's so good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
way better than chicken.
Yeah, well, that's because it tastes like turtle, not like chicken.
No, it was like a juicier version of chicken.
Huh.
Yeah.
That wasn't my experience, but I mean, that's okay.
I mean, I thought it was damn
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Frog legs, we've done frog legs.
Oh, I love frog legs.
I had
Yeah,
those on the
they're so
cruise when I
good.
did a cruise. I had frog legs on the cruise. Tasted just like chicken.
You think they taste like
No, I don't think they taste.
I don't
They
think they taste like
they
anything
battered them
like
and they fried them with like a not panko
good.
but like a crispy coating on it.
Yeah, something crunchy. Yeah.
That's why I've
And
made them.
it just seemed like to me it was like chicken.
See, I get like a little more salt out of the meat, even if you didn't salt it. It's almost like frog legs are naturally salted.
Yeah.
Hey, veterans, Margie, thanks for reminding us. Veterans Day is on Tuesday. Do you guys have anybody you want to shout out to on Veterans Day? Anybody close to you want to reference real quick?
Well, it was my pops. My pops did 23 years.
Which branch?
Navy.
Yeah, the right branch. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good to hear it. Beeler, you have anybody you want to call out?
Yeah, my stepdad. He retired after 21 years. No, 17, 18 as a chief.
That's my dad. He retired
Yeah,
as chief. Yeah.
my big brother was in the Air Force. And I have many, many, many friends, including Mr. Robert Parker, who served our country, and they know who they are, and I appreciate every single one of them. Yeah.
Two of my brothers served in the Army back in the day. Paul was in the Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
There you go. One of my grandfathers was in the Navy in the 40s. So
Oh, my great grandfather was a Marine.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Lost an uncle in the Pacific.
Say
World War II.
great-grandfather, so-
great uncle. Yeah.
Heather's propositioning you, Beals.
Oh, is she?
She said Beeler has to come over on Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
You're being invited over for Weird Meat Wednesday when we do one.
That's super rad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any idea what the meat's going to be on Wednesday, Tom?
We don't do it every Wednesday because, I mean, to be honest, there's just not that many weird meats to do. I mean, you run out of stuff, right?
Have you done alligator?
Yes, we've done gator.
Okay.
Gator. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're going to end up doing some repeats. Like our very first Weird Meat Wednesday, when we decided to organize this silly thing, we did camel.
Oh, nice.
And the camel was ground. So it was like, not the greatest representation of being able to experience it. So we're going to try to find like some camel steaks or something.
Yeah.
But that being said, ground camel turned into the most delicious meatballs. And I want to make a camel curry because the meat seems to lend itself to the idea of curry.
I think that's a great idea.
Have you had camel before, Beals?
I have not.
I went to a couple of years ago. Went to Cali down to San Diego to visit a friend of mine and his family were down there. He works at the shipyard, and occasionally they send people from the shipyard down to San Diego to work. And so he went down there. His wife and kids came down there to their homeschool, and so they just all went down there together as a family. And so I went down to visit him for a weekend, and we went to a burger place near Ocean Beach on the way to Ocean Beach, and they did sliders. But the sliders were weird meat sliders. So I had ostrich.
Ostrich is good.
I had camel.
Camel's good.
And then I think I had emu, I think.
I haven't had emu, but I imagine emu and ostrich would be really similar.
Yeah, they weren't bad. They weren't,
ostrich is delicious.
Stuff I wouldn't order again, like just to order it again. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I want this instead of a beef burger. But but they weren't bad.
Oh, see, I would order bison if I was going to a restaurant and it was on the menu. Bison is delicious.
It's so good.
Yeah. I would order camel. Like, I mean, the camel was really good. Snapping turtle was delicious. Python was disappointing. Python is super, super chewy. Like, super chewy. Yeah.
Rick said he had a curry dish out of a large cast iron kettle in Afghanistan. There was meat. Notice he says there was meat. He doesn't say what kind of meat it was because I was could have been horse, could have been camel.
I've heard stories of mystery meat from like the street vendors in the Philippines. Yeah.
So Tegan asked about Prop 50 if I'd looked into that. So I did a little bit of research on Prop 50 in California. So as I understand it, it allows them to change the way that they redistrict. And it was basically a rebuttal to what Texas had done with redrawing their congressional maps. And Tegan asked about the federal consequences. Well, there's no federal consequences in the sense that it doesn't change anything. There's nothing federally involved. What it can change is the number of seats that can be won by Democrats or Republican based on the state that it's in and how they draw the districts, how they draw the maps, right? if the maps are redrawn to include more Democrat-controlled areas in California, for example, it makes it more likely that more Democrat candidates are going to win those districts because of how they redo the maps. However, I honestly, I don't care. The drawing of the maps is something that is not new. Gerrymandering is a thing. And it didn't start with Trump, and it didn't start with Texas. It didn't start with California, and it's not going to end there either. And in 10 years, there's going to be more gerrymandering. And in 15 years, there'll be more gerrymandering. And sometimes they'll switch it to the left and then switch it to the right. But this is nothing that hasn't happened in our nation for forever, right, Beeler? I mean, you're a constitutional goddess. You're uber intelligent. You teach this stuff for a living. You're almost as smart on the Constitution as I am. But this ability to redraw congressional maps, is a state level issue.
Right, absolutely.
And every state has the right to do it.
Every state does.
And
that shouldn't change.
Yeah. And it's the way it's always been done.
And if people don't like it, then stop voting for the same damn people.
Yeah. Or move to a state that reflects your personal views, which is why a lot of people have left Washington and gone to Idaho and Texas. Yeah. So I mean, Prop 50 is unfortunate, but Prop 50 happened because what the Texans did in Texas. So in the end, it's going to be
and it's not just Texas. Even Ohio did the same thing.
Ohio, Florida. Yeah. But it's going to be a zero-sum game.
A lot of them. Yeah.
You know, California is redrawing their maps in a way to offset Texas.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want the advantage, which I think is stupid, right? You have the opportunity to get advantage, you take advantage. They don't want advantage, they want a balance. Okay.
I mean, we should have a balance, though, is the thing.
Well, no, what I mean is they're just trying to offset what Texas.
Oh, I know what you're saying, definitely.
Yeah. But I mean, if you have the opportunity to get balance, to get advantage, you take the advantage, especially politically. That seems silly that they wouldn't do that. But
yeah.
But so I don't think Prop 50 is a big deal, because I think this is just how politics is done in this country in redistricting, and has been done for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a reason why there's an electoral college, folks.
Yeah.
It's because the people who created the system didn't believe that you were intelligent enough to cast a vote.
Well, they knew that people wouldn't be.
Well, that's been obvious. What was voter turnout in Washington State? Like 25%?
It was like
24?
47, I think.
Oh, I thought I read somewhere it was in the 20s.
State turnout is at 35.5%,
okay.
according to the Attorney General's website.
Right.
Kitsap, by the way, had 38.8% of voter turnout, so
That's
a little bit
awful.
higher, than state average.
That's still awful.
It is
awful.
Yeah,
I mean, that turnout should be over 70%.
It should.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it should be close to 100. But
well, especially with the fact that we allow mail-in voting. Right. So I mean, if you were requiring people to vote in person,
And it's not like you have to request it; it just comes right to you.
Yeah. and if we were requiring people to vote in person, and people had to take the time off of work and drive to the polling station, get in line, and it was then I would understand why the numbers would be low. Right. Because then you're like, well, this doesn't even matter. My vote's not going to count. It's already predisposed. I can't take the day off of work. I don't want to go stand in line. It sounds inconvenient. Right. We're not even doing that. You literally have this thing dropped off at your house. You fill in some bubble marks.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even pay for the stamp anymore.
So we're making it too simple.
Apathy.
We're making it too easy.
No, because I shudder to wonder what would happen if they got rid of mail-in balloting.
People
I do want people to vote in person. Don't misunderstand me. But I'm saying, from the voter turnout amount, if you suddenly took away the ability to cast a ballot in the mail, and you said you schmucks got to go to a polling station now and vote, we would look at like 20% turnout.
No. Actually, I think people would bitch and complain, but you would see bigger numbers.
You think so?
Yep.
I think you're drunk.
No.
I think people are tremendous.
I think people like a choice, and we should be giving them a choice. It shouldn't just be this.
Well, isn't there a choice?
All
in this state?
knowing.
Can't you go to a ballot?
You can
to a
you
voting
can have your ballot mailed to you, and then you can walk it into a polling center and vote your mailed ballot to you.
But you can't go into a voting booth and actually.
No,
punch
you
tickets
cannot.
anymore.
No.
It's silly.
Yeah.
That's silly.
It is silly. Actually was just having this discussion with my bestie about it. Like if people felt like they were more involved with the voting process by being able to actually go in and exercise their civic responsibilities in person by like filling in the bubble or hitting the machine or whatever the case may be, there is a connectedness that comes with that. I know when I voted in person for the first time when I moved to Ohio, like I was jumping up and down. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I just voted in person for the first time ever in my life. This is the greatest day ever. It creates this excitement within people that you don't get from mail-in ballots.
Yep, agreed. Rick says the Kitsap website says that turnout's at 42.8%. I'm going to share in our chat the Attorney General's website, which shows Kitsap County at 38.8%.
Why is it the AG and not the Secretary of State?
Or sorry, Secretary of State.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, Secretary of State.
I think that's inflated.
So I don't know who's right or who's wrong. I would raise a little bit of a red flag and say, well, why do the two sites say something completely different? Why don't they match up?
The county should be reporting to the Secretary of State, so
Yeah.
the numbers should match.
Yeah, that would be my thought.
Yeah.
So I don't know why there's a difference, but
I don't know
maybe
either.
Rick has an idea. I don't know.
Maybe they haven't updated for today. Maybe the county updated.
No, if it's
but
weekends, they don't do come on the updates on the.
Well, they said the last update was yesterday, which would have been a Saturday.
Oh, that's true. That's okay. That's true.
All right.
Donnie says, then people who actually want to vote will. It's what it was pre-2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you guys could be totally right, but I think we would see the amount of turnout cut in half.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think we would see more. I mean, it goes back to what Alicia was talking about with the excitement
Mhm.
about the energy that's created by getting all those people together
Yeah.
to execute their civic responsibility.
And I would just say too that oh God, it just totally flew out of my head. It was there and then it was gone.
So Rick, Rick, buddy, I love you, but you're wrong. So Rick sent me the link of what he was looking at for the county, and I'm going to share this with you. Hold on, because they give an exact matching number. Let me share it. Oops, hold on. Hopes if I click the right box. So according to the cumulative report numbers, if you look in the upper right hand corner, just wanted to see what you guys are seeing. See how close we are. And you really can't tell, but in that upper right hand corner where the gray box is in the upper right hand left, it says 38.83.
Okay.
So that matches what the state numbers are reporting. So because we have 38.8 and they have 38.83. So I don't know where Rick got his numbers from, but Rick, you might want to lay off the schnapps before the
There's nothing
Poor
wrong with
Rick.
schnapps.
Can you believe I've never had schnapps before?
What?
I've never had schnapps.
Of any kind.
Of any kind.
You've never had peppermint schnapps.
I've never had any schnapps.
Yes, you have. Because you've done a shot of Rumpelminz with me.
Oh,
Is Rumpelminz a
snap.
schnapps?
Yes, it is, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I didn't know that it was a schnapps.
It's 107 proof, but
Is that good or bad?
it's much stronger than most schnapps.
I was saying 107 proof is 53.5% alcohol by volume.
And most schnapps are 40% or lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Schnapps are usually a little gentler.
Yeah.
They're sweetened. They're a little easier to sneak up on.
I know nothing about alcohol. Like I really don't. I know what I like, and I know what I'll drink. Well, I've gotten into rum lately too.
What's the word? Thunderbird. What's the price? $1 twice.
No, thank you.
Thunderbird is so awful.
It's
man.
horrible.
Thunderbird is really gross.
I drank it once.
Beeler, what's your alcohol of choice if it was up to you?
I like beer.
Oh, beer is awful.
Oh my gosh, you
Beer's
need to
not
drink some
awful.
good beer.
Beer's
then.
gross. Beer really
I
is
had
gross.
a really good nitro this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was
Do
really
tell.
good.
Stout, porter.
It was a
Wait,
stout.
what is
Stout.
nitro?
Yeah.
Nitrogen pushed. So instead of CO2 pushing
Yeah.
the liquor or the beer out of the keg, they use nitrogen.
Yeah, it was really good.
Makes for like a real creamy sort of
Mhm.
mouthfeel and
Yeah.
texture.
Yeah, creamy. Yeah, exactly.
Like a nitro cream ale.
Super creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it make it more frothy because it's nitrogen pushed?
No.
No, it makes it different. The bubbles are definitely different.
Yeah.
They're
Oh my God, Dennis. Stop. Oh, you guys are killing me with that.
You guys are talking about creamy, so
Go ahead, Dennis. Play another one.
There are better sound bites you could use than that. Come on.
Have you tried
don't tell me how to do my job, and I'll stop telling you how to do yours.
Have
I'm
you
gonna leave that
tried
alone.
Black Raven Brewing? They do a blueberry pale ale.
I have not tried it, but I have been to the Black Raven Brewery and it was phenomenal.
Try their blueberry pale ale. It is.
Is it a seasonal though?
For. I don't know.
I don't think it's something they have on tap all the time because I would remember that.
No, it wasn't on tap. I actually found a 6-pack over at Grocery Outlet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And apparently one of my beer snob buddies told me, oh yeah, they came out with that like 2 years ago. First I'd ever seen it.
Yeah.
And it is delicious. Give it a try.
Yeah, it was good. And then actually I went over to my besties and tried, what was the name of it? Stoops Brewery.
Stoops.
Yeah, down in
Don't know that one.
I don't remember where it was.
Start throwing distilleries at
Kenmore.
me.
It was in Kenmore.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Rick sent me a different link, and it shows the front page of the election results for the county, and there it shows voter turnout at 42.81%. But the both results were validated on the 8th so yesterday. So I guess I'm curious again why there's a
discrepancy.
Why there's a 4 or 5% discrepancy between the two?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, 38 to 42, so 4% difference in voter turnout.
I know. Did someone have a bag full of pre-made ballots in their basement
or something?
Hey, Paul Andrews, could you get that fixed?
Well, I'm glad I'm not. I don't know how you did it when you were in elections, Beals.
It was a
seems
very
like
stressful job.
It seems like it'd be like herding cats.
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah.
Rick says Western Red Brewing Strawberry Ale Pale is very, very good.
I would try that. I'm not usually one for fruity beers, but man, that blueberry pale was
Well, you are a libertarian.
awesome.
You kind of like fruity stuff.
Tom
I'm
also
really
eats
sad the
kangaroo.
heritage. What's that?
Tom also eats kangaroo, camel, and python.
It's true.
Yeah, you're not manly enough for that, Kevin.
I would try all of that. I'll try.
Python was disappointing. It was way too chewy.
You need to use that for a soundbite.
What python is?
You're not manly enough for that, Kevin.
You know what I thought of when Tom was talking about the python?
What?
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, huh?
Yeah, I know. That's how that pops into my head all the time. It's like
Way to
it's
go,
playing
Miss
there
New
now.
Booty.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, I have a great ass.
You got
I
buns,
know.
hon.
I know.
It looks great in sweats.
It doesn't it?
I
love it in sweats too.
I used to love just staring at Lisa's.
Actually, when I was getting dressed today, I was like, I really just want to put my sweats on right now. Could I get away with a hoodie and sweats? Part of
For
me
the
thinks
show, you
I
totally
could have. Yeah, I think I'm going to try
nobody
that.
can see you from the waist down, so you could be sitting here without pants on.
Yeah, but
Nobody would know.
I try to usually wear something a little nicer than you guys in your t-shirt and jersey.
First of all, this is what if I ever get married, I'm wearing a jersey when I get married. This is my dress jersey.
Good luck with that, buddy.
This is my dress jersey.
Good luck with that.
Okay, my
Yeah.
dress jersey. Look,
Yeah.
dress jersey number 10 for Cooper Cup. My dress jersey.
If I ever get married again, it's going to be a pirate wedding. Arr!
Do you know what I want? Do you know what I want if I get married?
What?
Did you just snort?
I snorted.
What the hell was that?
I can't control it. It just happened.
Hi, my name is Alicia Bueller.
Nobody can. Nobody can.
I fucking hate you.
I swear to God,
so
Beals. I swear to God.
When F-Bomb and I got married, we had a roaring 20s like speakeasy wedding.
Oh, I love it.
It was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is cool. Stop making fun of my snort. I will have you know, some people find it attractive.
Do
That's all
they?
I'm gonna say yes.
It's not when you snort, Beals. It's when
I
you
hate
gag.
you.
Just so you know, it's
Oh
not when
my
you snort.
God.
It's when you gag. All right.
Oh,
damn,
Kevin, you
What?
just seriously crossed the line.
He went
HR,
there.
HR.
Kevin,
Yeah.
put it back.
Put what back?
Your brain.
No, it's
Stop
gone.
being 13.
I'm so tired right now. It is gone. Okay.
Good. Let's get to football picks and wrap up.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Did you just fart?
No, I did
You
not.
didn't hear that?
Oh my god.
That was a weird feedback I just.
That was feedback. That was
No,
Dennis's
it was
feedback.
not feedback.
All right, Dennis, do you
glad
have
I'm
football
over.
music for us?
I do. You ready?
I'm ready.
Nobody can beat the Browns. You're a
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks.
beat the Browns. Beat the Browns. Beat the Browns. You're a color. They're a color.
That's great.
I think the Browns should pick that up for their opponent.
They should.
Yeah.
I think it's great, by the way, that you're rooting for the Browns just because they're a color.
That is not why I was rooting for the Browns. One of my very best friends, Kevin, who lives in Dayton, is a huge Browns fan.
Well, they lost to the Jets today, so.
Well, yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
I
I don't know how
can't-
you're losing to the Jets.
I
right
can't
now, but
believe the Jets won again.
I know it. It's insane. I mean, but statistically, it had to happen sooner or later. So
Sure, every dog has its day. The
Every
sun
dog.
shines on the dog's ass at least, once in a while. And,
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah. Are we gonna get rolling on these or what?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm updating Heather's picks. Hold on.
Okay.
Tom, why don't you give
I
a
love
plug
how-
for Black Ring Spirits, the sponsor of our football picks?
Oh, well, coming up here very soon for your holiday shopping
Pleasure.
enjoyment, we will have some hand-painted collectible bourbon bottles.
Nice.
And we're going to have our chocolate pistachio bourbon back out.
Mm.
And early December, I'm starting to turn back into a nervous daddy again.
Oh.
Because early December, the results of a competition that our bourbon went into actually come out.
Oh.
So the judging was done in September, but I have no idea how we did.
Hmm.
So they're releasing that in December.
Wow, that's
So
exciting.
if we did well, it'll be great. And if we didn't do well, ignore that I said anything about it.
Well, just so you know, Tom, you are the top alcohol on Outlaw Radio.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'll make you a certificate and everything.
Nice.
All right, let's do football picks. First, let me give you the tally. So week 10 is almost done. One game coming up tomorrow night, Philadelphia, Green Bay. All the other games are in the books. And guess who won this week? Beeler and I tied.
Oh.
Each with 10 games correct. Paul had 9, as did Lori.
It's about fucking time.
Yeah. Tom and Dennis each had 8. Lori had 9. Heather had
Abysmal
4.
week.
Dennis had 8. Jojo had 7. He's fading faster than the Cowboys. Your season tally? You know, I keep telling you guys, I just can't continue to keep being right all the time. But as of tonight, I'm back in first place.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
Yeah.
Just in time to lose at the end of the season. to fall.
Glorious. All right.
Here we go.
So that's that. So we'll get into week number 11.
Okay.
We're going to start with me. The Jets at New England on Thursday night. The chances of me picking the Jets are roughly the same as the chances of Alicia waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking, I think I'll call K-Dog for a booty call. 0.
Yeah, 0.
I'm going to go with New England. The Jets are doomed. Tom?
New England.
And Beeler?
New England.
Dennis?
New England.
And Lori?
New England.
All right, Tom, you're first. Washington travels to Miami. Miami blew up Buffalo today.
They're not traveling to Miami. They're traveling to Spain.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's in Madrid. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Tom, Washington and Miami in Europe.
So there's not.
And Washington is highly injured right now.
Yeah, I was gonna
Their quarterback, did he play today?
No.
Oh, that's right. He's hurt, but he's not going on the IR. That's right. Tom,
But-
who do you have?
But there's not actually a home team advantage.
No.
I think Miami's going to stay consistent. So give me Miami.
Beeler?
Miami.
Dennis?
I'm going to go with Miami, too.
Lori?
Miami.
Yeah, I think Miami's going to be consistent, too. They've sucked all year.
They
I
have.
got Washington.
Yeah, they played good today.
Yeah, today.
They won
Yeah.
today.
Today. Listen, Tom.
I know.
Yo.
Any given Sunday.
There was once in my life I banged a hot chick.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it continued. It just means I got lucky one night.
Oh.
That's Miami today against Buffalo. They're going back to ugly broads now, okay? All right.
I'm going to stick with Miami.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just telling you that you're wrong.
Okay.
Turn that up louder, Dennis. Can't hear it.
What?
Atlanta.
Couldn't hear it. Whatever you were playing, the boy.
Atlanta.
Check it out. Hey, I'm a gnat.
A gnat.
All right, here we go. Beeler, Carolina at Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Picked Atlanta.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah, I'll go with Atlanta.
Lori.
Carolina.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta. Tom.
Are they in Atlanta?
They are in Hotlanta.
Yeah, give me Atlanta.
Fair enough. All right.
You know that NAD thing that was funny?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to play bar league softball, kind of like Paul. And the team I played on, we were the Nads. So we'd all get in the middle of the field at the beginning of the game and yell, "Go Nads!" and then take our positions.
Crazy.
What's your favorite position, Beeler?
Check it out. Hey,
On
I'm
the
a gnat.
baseball field?
Yeah,
Or-
that's exactly right.
Our favorite position is on the baseball
My
field.
mind
All
was
right.
reeling there for a minute.
Trying to take
well,
back
catcher,
to
of
ninth
course.
grade, huh?
That's my position.
All right. Dennis.
Kevin.
Tampa Bay at Buffalo.
Ooh.
Both these teams lost today, right? Yeah, Tampa
Yeah.
Bay got beat badly by New England. Well, they got beat by New England. And then Buffalo got spanked by Miami.
Miami had no business winning that game either.
No, they did not. But yet you picked them to win another one.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Idiot.
No.
I'm going to go with Buffalo.
Lori?
It's at Buffalo.
Yes.
At
Okay.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. You know that right now, Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Bills, is ranked number 16 in the league for passer efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to play a lot better than that. Tom?
They're in Buffalo, you said? Yeah,
They're
give
in
me Buffalo.
And Bills.
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
All right, Lori.
Yeah.
Houston traveling to Tennessee to take on the Titans.
That's going to be a shit stain.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep. Now this is not your shit stain game of the week.
Well,
I'll get to
it-
that.
it is
The shit stain game
contender.
of the week is on Monday. I'll tell you what it is in a minute.
Okay, but
Houston's
this one's a
going to
contender.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Houston at Tennessee.
Houston.
Yeah, I agree with Lori. Houston, Tom,
Yeah, I agree with both of you.
Beeler,
I'm gonna say Tennessee.
Dennis.
Houston.
All right, I'll pick first. Chicago travels to Minnesota.
Yeah, sure. You
This is not a shit stain game, but
But
this
it's
is a
close.
game that you could be like, I could see either one of these teams squeaking this out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or for Beeler, I could see either one of these teams rubbing this out. I'm going to go with Minnesota, but I'm not
HR.
confident in it. Tom?
Kevin.
Fuck.
Kevin.
What?
Stop talking about your habits at home, okay? We don't need to know this.
Are they in Minnesota?
They're in Minnesota.
Give me Minnesota.
Beeler?
No more
I'm
spanking
gonna
my
go. I'm gonna
wanky.
go with the Bears.
The
No
donga
more.
need food.
No more spanky my wanky. Dennis?
The Bears and who?
Chi-Town at Minnehaha.
Minneapolis.
Minnesota. Okay, Lori?
Yikes.
I know, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
All right.
Yeah.
Bears.
And again, Beeler's in the rub one out. Tom?
Yes.
Green
Just hit
Bay
it. Just
at
hit
the Giants.
Oh, Green Bay.
Beals?
I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Dennis?
Green Bay.
Lori?
Green Bay.
I got Green Bay as well.
Going with the cheese.
Beals, Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Boy, Pittsburgh
looked
looked
awful today.
bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that's a reckoning for them. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
Dennis?
We'll go with Pittsburgh too.
Lori?
Cincinnati's a dumpster fire this year.
Yeah. Lori?
Steelers.
Crap, hold on. I got Pittsburgh as well, Tom.
Give me Cincy.
Ooh, going against the grain.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Dennis!
Kevin.
Chargers at Jacksonville.
Ooh. Chargers.
Yeah, your guys' defense is legit, man. Lori?
Chargers.
I got the Chargers as well. Tom?
Yes, sir. Chargers.
Thank you. Beals?
Same.
All right. Lori, you're going to pick first.
Mm-hmm.
The San Francisco 49ers
Oh yeah.
travel to Arizona
Jeez.
to take on the Cardinal. This would be a shit stain game of the week, but San Francisco is actually still like 6-3 on the year.
6-4.
Like 6-4. So they're not bad.
No, yeah.
And they've in
Just
their
today.
defense, and I hate the Niners, but in their defense, injuries have killed
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
It pains me, but 49ers.
Yeah, I got them too. There was nothing I saw out of Arizona this week that made me think that they could beat Olympic High School.
They
Yeah.
came up short.
Yeah.
Tom?
I will pick the Niners, but I will be happy if the Cards win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go ahead and pick Arizona.
And Dennis?
Niners.
All right. I'll pick first. Baltimore travels to Cleveland. Dennis, where's that? You can't. Go ahead. Baltimore travels to Cleveland. I got Baltimore.
They're a color.
Tom?
Yes.
Baltimore, Cleveland.
Baltimore.
We were
at
letting
Cleveland.
the music kind of
Oh,
sit.
we were
Bill.
marinating it.
Marinating.
Letting it
Oh.
sizzle.
Baltimore at Cleveland. I'd love to see Cleveland win, but give me Baltimore.
All right. You got Baltimore as well. Beals?
I'm going with the Browns.
Dennis?
I'm going Baltimore.
Lori?
Ravens.
All right. Tom? Kansas City at Denver. The Chiefs and the Donkeys.
Wow. They're in Denver.
They're in Denver.
All right, give me the Donkeys.
Beeler?
I'm gonna go with Kansas City.
Dennis?
I'm going to take Kansas City too on a hope and a prayer. And
Yeah. Lori?
Broncos.
All right. I got Kansas City as well. All right. Beals.
Yeah.
Detroit on Sunday Night Football travels to Philadelphia to
I'm
take
gonna-
on the Eagles. This should be a really
Eagles.
that should be the game of the week right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Dennis?
We'll go Detroit.
Rock City.
Yeah.
Lori?
Mm-hmm. Eagles.
I'm going to go with Home team Philadelphia. Tom?
I like Detroit.
All right. Dennis, you'll pick first. Dallas travels to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders.
Oh God. Oh God.
In your Deb Christian Anson sponsored shit stain game of the week.
Oh
wow. How much toilet paper's on the line for this one?
Nah.
That's a lot of shit.
All the toilet paper people were hoarding during COVID.
That's a lot of toilet paper.
Yeah, Dallas.
You get Dallas. Lori,
They're in Las Vegas.
they're in Las Vegas at the Giant Roomba.
God.
And Pete Carroll had a fit.
Geno Smith looks like ass.
I'm gonna go with oh God, pains me. I might have a malfunction here. Dallas. Oh.
Apparently, at the Raiders team store that's in the airport in Vegas, it was broken into and all the fans brought all their shit back.
Yeah.
I got Dallas as well, Tom.
You know, I was reading just after that game. Who was it? Dallas or the Raiders and Denver. Yeah. They went and cleaned house a little bit in Las Vegas. They fired some people and changed some stuff up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's going to help. I'll take Vegas.
Right. Just remember, you can clean house, but it doesn't get rid of the syphilis.
I know. Doesn't get rid of the smell either. That takes time.
I'm also gonna go with Las Vegas.
Some people are allergic to penicillin.
Lori,
everybody in the room benefits.
you'll pick first.
Okay.
The biggest game on the Seahawks schedule so far this year.
Okay.
They head to LA to take on the Rams.
Yeah.
The team they are tied with atop the NFC West
Yeah.
at 7-3. They both are tied. This is a huge game for the Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Huge game for the Rams.
Yep.
Who do you have?
Seahawks.
Okay. I have the Rams. It's in LA.
Trader.
Tom?
Trader.
Seattle.
Big trader.
Trader.
Beals?
Seattle.
Dennis?
I'm going to go with the Rams, too.
Oh, Dennis.
It's not a trader thing. It's just...
Dennis, all these times that I've stuck up with you for the Chargers.
Yeah, like...
That's awesome.
All right, double downs. My double down is going to be Baltimore. I think you can beat a color, so I've got Baltimore. Tom?
Come back to me.
Beals?
I am gonna go with Philadelphia.
By the way, if you've made comments in chat, I'll get to those in a second. Dennis?
I'm going to go with my Bolts.
Okay. Lori?
Remind me the game the Lions are in. Lions.
Detroit and Philadelphia.
I'm going to take Detroit for the double down.
Okay. Tom?
Give me the Donkeys.
Really? All right.
Ogres have layers.
That
Wait, I'm gonna
that
take a picture of that because I'm always watching football and I'm like, I can't remember who I picked.
there you go. You can take that. There you go.
Thanks.
All right, so that'll wrap up our football picks. Let's take a look in the chat really quick and see if anybody has comments. Heather and Tom discussing their picks. John Walker says, good question. Margie said, what's a charger? Dennis, what is a charger? Like, where do they get their name from?
But if you really want to know, their original owner of the Hilton family,
okay,
originally owned a credit card company, and one of his favorite things back in the day was, the whole charge. So they came up between the two things, chargers.
That is so gay.
Well,
it is so gay. You know what's gayer than that? You know that pirate with the shield on the side of the helmet in Las Vegas? Yeah, they stole that from the Chargers.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Raiders' original colors were black and gold.
Oh, okay.
Donna, we'll get to your question in a second. Margie said the Bears will take the pennant. Let me explain to you how flawed that is. The pennant is a baseball term, and there are no bears in baseball. There are Cubs in baseball, but the Bears are football, and there's no pennants in football.
I'm so confused.
John Walker said 2 Cleveland Guardians pitchers got busted for gambling. No. They didn't get busted for gambling.
They got indicted.
No, they got busted for intentionally throwing the wrong pitches to influence the results of other people gambling.
Oh.
Like they weren't gambling. They were tilting.
They were fixing the game.
They were fixing the game, yeah. And so this is far worse than gambling. And these guys are looking at serious prison time because that becomes wire fraud, money laundering. Like that's some big stuff. Why you would go from making millions of dollars a year as a major league pitcher? One of them is Dylan Cease. If you watch baseball, Dylan Cease is on a very rich contract. He's making buku bucks. Hold on,
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
So Dylan Cease he made $13.75 million. According to the AI overview in Google, he's a free agent in 2026. So next year he's a free agent. And projections said he could sign a multi-year deal worth between 174 and $210 million.
Wasn't enough for him.
Why do you have to take money to throw betting odds?
Yeah.
How delusional could someone be?
Was he taking money to throw the odds?
Well, he had to have been.
I mean,
or he was being blackmailed.
I was saying, unless someone had something over on him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes back to the original crime family that was in Goodfellas. Something that wasn't in Goodfellas was one of their biggest scams was college basketball.
Dylan Cease actually was one of the pitchers. I got it wrong. It was Emmanuel Classe. So that was my bad. But again, they're making really good money regardless of who they are.
Right.
Major League Baseball players make big bank. And if you're a pitcher and you can get people out, you're going to make millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. So why you would do that, you stupid idiots.
Yep.
You're just dumb. Terry said the only good part about the Browns is Jonathan Owens' wife. Don't even know who you're talking about. Tegan said the shutdown is over. Hold on, Tegan. Is it over or has the Senate passed it? Because if only the Senate has passed it, it's not over because the House has to pass it as well. But now it makes me want to go check and see. So hold on.
Senate voted to invoke cloture on the budget.
Yeah.
60-40.
Yeah. So it's not over yet. Yeah. It probably will be tomorrow, honestly, but it's not over yet. The House has to get involved, and it still has to go to Trump's desk. And anybody who says they know how Trump's going to vote on it, if he's going to sign it or not, doesn't know Trump. Because he probably will, but he's a loose cannon, right? He'll do whatever he wants to do. So you just don't count your eggs before they're fried. Okay? All right. Any other comments in chat? Kevin doesn't know who Simone Biles is in football. Well, first of all, I didn't realize that Simone Biles was married to
yeah, she's married. Oh,
Jonathan Owens.
Yeah.
I do know who Simone Biles is. She's only probably the greatest generation, greatest gymnast in this country's history.
I say I had no idea she married a football player.
I think I knew she was married to a football player, just didn't know who.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
John Walker said glad he got a statue while he's alive. They're talking about Lenny Wilkens, who passed away. Former Seattle Supersonics player and coach. Won a title with the team in 1979.
Mm-hmm.
One of the truly greats in Seattle sports. Rest in peace, Lenny. I will remind you that Lenny Wilkens won more titles in his limited time playing basketball than the Washington State Cougars football team has won in their 150 years as a football team. I just thought I would throw that out.
Seriously? Okay, thanks for that.
Do what I can. All right. Anything else? You didn't have to check it Sunday. What is it? Don't have to check what it's Sunday.
I have no idea.
Next time with the government shutdown, the Senate convened on a Sunday and voted. So you have to check. They'll do what they want to do. Simone Biles is a shit though. She's amazing.
I think we should get to parting thoughts.
Well, we have one more question in the chat we have to answer. Then we get to parting shots and get out of here. Because I don't want to ignore this. Donnie said, I think most listeners want to hear your thoughts on the filibuster. Let's talk about it. So the filibuster, just to be clear, is when somebody's stalling, essentially, right? They go on the floor, they deliver a speech.
Green eggs and ham.
The speech can last forever. They can talk about anything they want to related to the legislation or not. They're basically trying to drag this out. And Donnie believes we should get rid of the filibuster. Does anybody else think we should get rid of the filibuster? Does anybody think we should leave it alone? What do you guys think?
I think we should leave it alone.
Yeah.
It's pivotal to to Congress.
After all, the tush push is just goal line offense.
That's exactly right. We need tush pushes in Congress. Would
only
definitely
reason-
make it more exciting.
The only reason I want to leave it where it is because if you're not going to have the filibuster, then you're going to have a limit on what people can say or what people can do.
Yeah.
And that's not why we elect people and send them there. We elect people and send them there so that they can say what they need to say to advocate for their constituents. I don't want to put time limits on that. And some people are going to use them for a filibuster. Why do you care if there's a filibuster? Like, what do you care if Senator Bullshit from Topeka gets up there and talks for 27 hours? Like, how does it mess with your day? It delays the process. These schmucks delay the process all the time. The filibuster is the least of your worries.
Well, I understand the point of the conversation though, because the filibuster is what allows us to waste enough time that the government shuts down.
I don't know about that.
They had plenty of time
It was going to
before that.
happen either way.
Well, and they had plenty of time before that to pass the bill.
Well, yeah, they've been kicking the can down the road forever. But now the filibuster is a tool for these tools to sit there in Congress and not do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I get it.
Tegan said, "Good night, guys." We're not even done. Tegan, where are you? The show's not over yet.
Tegan, good night.
Stay by your
We
computer.
are going to do our parting shots right now.
Stay by your computer and go to bed when the show's over. Slacker. She also said, "Great show, Kevin." I know. I do what I can. Be nice to Alicia.
Agreed.
Yeah, you misread the punctuation there, my friend.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I translated that
Night,
in my own
guys.
native tongue.
Great show. Kevin, be nice to Alicia.
Very good. Thank you, Tom.
Anyway. All right, Uncle Tom. All right.
Damn.
Parting shots. Laura, you can go first. Oh, hold on. Margie has asked a couple times. Hold on. Margie's asked a couple times about the Epstein files. Stop it, Margie. They're never going to get released.
No, they will.
They'll never get released.
They
It's like the
will.
JFK hidden documents that never got released. They're never going to get released.
They will.
Not in our lifetime. Margie, you will die before those get released. It'll be your great grandchildren twice removed when it gets released.
The buried album by Tupac.
Yeah, that's right. Lori, parting shots.
Thank you to all the veterans. Everybody, please remember that Tuesday is Veterans Day. From one perspective, federal offices will be closed,
Yes, they will be.
which in light of the shutdown is kind of ironic.
Yeah, it is a
Say
little
that.
bit.
I know Tuesday could be the day that everything opens,
Right.
but it won't.
But it won't.
Isn't it?
And if
It's like
you see
rain
a
on your wedding
veteran,
day.
just say thank you.
Free ride that
Let
you already
them know.
paid.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
The good advice you just didn't
Thanks
take.
for talking over me.
Seriously?
Who would have thought that it figured? Go ahead,
You
Lori,
got hit
sorry.
for that.
Thank
I
you.
hit it. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thanks
beat
for
me.
talking over me, asswipe.
Beat me, Beeler. Beat me.
She doesn't want to.
Go ahead, Lori.
I said that Veterans Day is Tuesday. If you see a veteran, say thank you. They gave more than us regular people did. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can tell me thank you anytime. Tom, party shot. Dennis,
We're
party shot.
restraining from hitting you.
Oh, my parting shots are I don't know, kind of excited. I have a gig next weekend, a private birthday party, but it's all yacht rock themed.
Oh,
Go, Dennis.
So
Go,
it's gonna be fun.
Dennis.
have you seen the AIs where they take music,
Yes,
and they turn it into yacht rock?
yes, the professor, he's awesome.
Is that the black guy?
Yep,
Yeah, he's great.
he's on Spotify.
Is he?
Yes,
Oh God, Dennis sent me an album today. He did a cover
single,
of he did a cover of
Lightning
Lightning Crashes.
As Yacht Rock?
As Yacht Rock. It was actually really good. I went down a rabbit hole this afternoon listening to the professor. All kinds of weird stuff.
Did you guys hear did you listen to the song I sent you, Dennis? The
I did a little.
Forgot About Dre as a 1950s soul song.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Did you hear it, Beals? I'll play it when we're breaking stuff.
No, it's fine. I don't need to hear it.
I said I'll play it when we're breaking stuff down.
Okay.
Settle your ass down.
Okay, good.
Dennis, anything else, buddy?
That and a week from Thursday, a funny night out.
Funny night out with presented by Miss My Mind.
Yes. And,
how much are tickets?
$10.
$10. Okay, I might have to go to that.
And you get, me and comedy.
Oh.
Yes,
a week from Thursday.
A week from Thursday,
20th.
and then in December, we happen to have our headliner has been voted the funniest person in Portland.
Oh.
Isn't that like being the smartest
kid
in the
Portland
short
or
bus?
Oregon? He's funny.
He's legitimately
huge
funny.
Samoan guy. And like one of his bits is like, anytime I wear a black shirt and I'm within 10 feet of a door, I could see everybody's driver's license.
Wow.
And he goes, I don't even have to be in a bar.
Yeah.
I've carted people at a bus stop.
Dennis showed me that clip. The dude does look like your stereotypical huge Samoan bar bouncer.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right. Margie says small businesses will be open. Yes, small businesses are always open because they don't shut down during the government shutdown or federal holidays. But okay.
No.
All right. Tom, parting shots.
Well, I'm going to use Margie's comment about small businesses being open and use that as a segue. Black Ring Spirits is tooling up for all of your holiday shopping.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to have...
Are you going to bring back any liberal tears or...
and fake news?
Fake news?
It's funny you ask that. I've finally come up with a solution to some of my labeling problems, and it's going to give me a whole bunch of leeway and free space to do kind of fun stuff like that. So yes,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
that will be back in the coming weeks and months.
Okay.
But yeah, Black Ring Spirits has got a whole bunch of stuff planned for holiday shopping. We have some hand painted collectible bottles for our bourbon. I will do the usual every Christmas. I do something fun and unique. This year it's going to be a blackberry citrus liqueur.
Nice.
Nice.
So-
Yeah, that does sound good.
Yeah, and then we'll have all of our usual stuff on the shelf.
Great.
Awesome. Beals?
I don't really have anything tonight.
No?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
She's out of gas.
All right. My parting shots are going to be thanks to all you guys for helping put this thing on together. We'll be back again next week. Thanks to Frank Aquila for joining us live via the video link and chatting with us for some time. And I just want to remind everybody, my final parting shot is this. This has been the year of K-Dog. He won the Derby. He's been right on all these predictions. He just continues to wow and amaze everyone. Remember, he is glorious. He is amazing. He is K-Dog. And he really is deserving of your gratitude, appreciation, and acknowledgement. In fact, acknowledge me.
I'm acknowledging you right now.
All right. Dennis, do you have music for us? Am I just ending the feed? All right, everybody. Outlaw Radio Network again. Thanks to all you guys except for Beeler, who's giving me the finger. I tried to give her the finger once, but she said
HR.
good night, everybody. We love you guys. We appreciate
night.
you. Outlaw Radio Network. Presentation of Black Ring Spirit Studio, Outlaw Radio Network, and DJD. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And everything they talk about that I never could have guessed. Every topic under the sun, the boss said it's the best. And it came straight from his chest. So don't play yourself. The CEO don't tell no lies.